Saturday. It's 6 o'clock. There's a tail.
Best intro.
I choked on a popcorn kernel. There's a tail hidden in the stars, and all we have to do is reach up and grab it. Welcome to Things in Space.
Yeah! This is why you don't eat popcorn before
we all choke.
So good. It was so delicious. I was like, I must have it, and then I instantly regretted it. How's everybody doing out there?
Here we are.
Throats clear.
Yeah.
Throats clear. For all of you out there, you'll see that we do not have Jess tonight. She had a little bit of a family emergency that popped up at about 4 today. So she's very sad to not be here, but we're just sending a whole bunch of love and support her way. All right, how's everybody feeling? Feeling good? Feeling
where we left off, like maybe not.
Feeling precarious.
I feel great. Just in case y'all were wondering.
I was, Bonnie. I was. Just as a reminder to everyone out there, we've got all those good old fancy buffs that are flying around. Make sure you dole out to whomever you would like to, because if tonight is any example, some of them may not be around for too long. So with that said, I think we should just get into it, yeah?
Read the comments.
No, wait, no, we gotta get it. Come on, Bonnie. Come on, Bonnie.
I still haven't gotten the format.
We'll get it one of these days. We'll get it one of these days. All right. Are we ready to go?
Yeah.
Yes.
Last time, according to the ship's log,
the crew of the Scourge dealt with separate ordeals simultaneously. Captain Phoenix, Mog, and Model 392 dealt with an unscrupulous gang of Sirocco bandits, while Nono and Abedzagak went on a joyride that might have been joyful. After a quick Mog mind thrust, Captain Phoenix instantly scorched the leader of the gang members and quickly turned the tides of battle. Model 392 bandied about the battlefield, smacking all who stood in their way, and Mog helped. Meanwhile, Nono and Abedzagak flew about the plasma flares as Flash took them for a ride, gliding across the heat of the sun. After gaining inner cycles from their respective combatants, or new friends, the party met up at the Grandmaster's kitchen. Nono snacked on her meal and unpacked some of the information that Flash had divulged, which were found on the infosphere, the clear-cut choice for anyone who needed to gain information. Captain Phoenix made sure to discuss the run-in with the Sirocco gang with Luthix, who treated it with cautious thoughtfulness. Phoenix wanted the matriarch of the Brass Bazaar to have their side of the story before it could get twisted by any ne'er-do-wells? Ne'er-do-wells. Soon, they were off to cryogenics.
The heroes zipped through the brass bazaar.
What is happening?
I don't know.
eating popcorn kernels.
Yeah. I just want to say brazier now. The brass brazier.
That's
The heroes
unbelievable.
zipped through the brass bazaar on their new cycles. Nono rode happily along in the sidecar attached to Abedzagak, even though Mog stated his desire to ride and not pilot. All seemed to be going smoothly until they all noticed the hairs on their arms standing on end. Before the group could react, a solar plume descended destructively in front of them. It pulverized the landscape and decimated the bike's energy cores. The most damage, however, was dealt directly to the crew, as none escaped the random fiery blaze. In a circumstance that they had seen the citizens of Corona avoid, the group was hobbled.
After some rapid repairs of the inner cycles by Nono, the crew continued their trek to cryogenics. The pale blue and gray building stood like any pedestrian workplace might. But they knew something must be wrong. With incredible insight, they collectively remembered that they had a key card to the facility. And after Captain Phoenix tried said key card on one of multiple doors to no avail, Nono brazenly swiped every card known in existence. Still, without easy access inside, but clearly having set off a silent alarm somewhere, the group used the one access they hadn't yet tried. They walked in the front door. With limited knowledge learned from hacking into the secretary's computer, the heroes walked deeper within to find a major surprise. One of them wasn't a hero at all.
Model 392 was cascaded with information as soon as they heard Big Tola's voice. They had found their best friend, and also a terrible predicament. The android wasn't a hero, but rather part of the gang the group was hunting. Unsure of what life was better to live, the one of the deep past or the more recent one, Model 392 knew one thing. Mog needed to stay out of it. The hammer fell quickly on the unsuspected Asharu, who telepathically knew that Model 392, or perhaps more appropriately, Bloody Amy, was struggling with their inner demons. The scene moved faster than minds could think. Mog screamed, "Bloody Amy!" Captain Phoenix electrocuted the android as they stepped through the door. Abedzagak and No-No fought desperately against the apparent foes, and Model 392/Bloody Amy tried to find any chance out of this predicament. But when Mog walked in the room and declared, "I am the leader," Big Tula focused her energy towards Mog and gave Bloody Amy a choice. Is it Tula?
Tola.
Tola. Join Tola, or Mog would die.
And now join me as we traverse the night sky. Come home, or I'm gonna kill the slug man. Come home. The words bounced around through Phoenix's mind, transporting her across dimensions to somewhere else. The moment she was standing at the back of cryogenics, she was also sitting in the heart of Absalom Station, staring into the bright turquoise eyes of the beautiful Lashunta beside her. Her long sapphire blue hair cascaded down her face, covering one eye. The woman's eyes drifted down in a sheepish, loving glance that only pure romance possesses. Come home. Come to my home. Come to Castrovel. Come with me. She gained courage and excitedly grabbed Phoenix's hand. Think of the adventures we'll have. Castrovel, Laveria, Octurne, any planet or city you want to see, we can. It doesn't matter where, just let's go. Smiling, she paused, looking into Phoenix's eyes, looking to see if that blaze that was normally there continued. Together. The Goliath-sized space station lazily drifted as if in slow motion. It rotated, but the millions of people might as well have been swimming in molasses. The noisy hustle and bustle of Absalom fell still and quiet. In only a moment, the purest of hope sat in the air like a falling leaf suspended in time. Phoenix loved seeing the happiness and wonder upon the Lashunta's face, and wanted to live in that snow globe moment. Yet, she despised what was to come from her own mouth next.
You know I can't do that,
Phoenix said as she pulled her hand away and watched the Lashunta's smile dissipate.
I can't leave. I can't give in until I found more answers. I have to keep searching.
Why? The Lashunta interrupted. This time her tone was becoming frustrated. Why is this such an obsession for you? Not everyone has a full knowledge of where they came from or what their life is about. I can't remember my mother who died when I was 4. Sorry, Why can't you find answers out there in the world like everyone else does?
I don't know who I am.
Phoenix snapped.
I don't know how I got here or why. All I know is that someone did this to me and I have to find them. I just can't leave.
The embers in Phoenix's eyes grew brighter as the Lashunta took a step back. Tears welled in her big eyes. Why can't I be enough? Phoenix opened her mouth to respond, but nothing came out. The Lashunta looked at Phoenix and shook her head in disappointment. You know, you don't need some big monster in the sky to tell you who you are, Phoenix. I'll see you around. The Lashunta turned and started to walk away, but hesitantly she stopped. Oh, right. I got this for you on my last trip to Castrovel. I told my dad about you. He was very excited to meet you. She reached into her bag and pulled out a small item wrapped in a leather cloth and tossed it to Phoenix. Had it engraved or whatever. And just like that, Lashunta turned and had disappeared into the crowded streets of Absalom. Phoenix stood there, frozen, holding the leather-bound object. She slowly pulled the cloth back to expose its metallic surface. Inside was a small chrome flask with a mythical fiery bird etched into it. A phoenix. Time stops in that moment. Similar, but different to the one that is frozen in time now. Model 392 is no longer what you knew. She is Bloody AME. Mog has run in claiming, "I am the leader." Abedzagak eyes the Lashunta surrounding the group, and Nono waits in the office looking for information. And Captain Phoenix stares. Tension fills the room like a balloon. And when will it pop? Come home, or I'm gonna kill the slug man. What do you do?
We read comments.
We read
Oh, crap. That's where it's at.
Bonnie, go!
I was staying quiet because I wanted to see if Bonnie was gonna do it.
I was just too intrigued in the store. I was just like, ooh, I wish I had popcorn to choke on.
Oh. Isaac J35 says, I hope they all live.
Oh, yes. I mean, that is a possibility or not a possibility. We shall see. B. McAllister 12 says, I refuse to let Mog die. Ooh. That might not be up to you. That might be up to the world around Mog. So we'll see how it goes.
There's some love for Captain Phoenix's great accent. I
God.
liked to highlight Robbie 9777777 said brilliant British accent, which I especially appreciated because the use of brilliant. Which is yes,
Should be bloody brilliant.
Right.
Yes.
brilliant.
I feel like
British
it's so
accent.
bad that I've just given into the bad accents and just, you can't even call it British. It's just Katie-ish, Phoenix-ish. There you go.
The DAT Network says Ben loves the thesauruses, and I will have you know, the DAT Network, I hardly use a thesaurus.
No, you just use my brain.
Shh, don't tell him the secret, Jamie.
Is a thesaurus.
Oh my goodness. Ben, B. McAllister 12 says, read the donations, Benjamin.
Oh, the donations.
Oh my goodness.
SIBB care package for Mog, which includes 1 stim pack, 1 anesthetic dart, 1 light 'em up, and 1 agent of chaos. Good, of course. For $121, that's B. McAllister coming in and says, say it with me now.
Suck it,
it,
Ben
Ben
Birch.
I will be happy to note that there is no med AI within that, so B. McAllister must know exactly the situation that Mog is in.
Yeah, but that good agent of chaos is gonna save the day.
Oh, maybe so. Maybe so. In fact, why don't we do
Definitely
that
so.
right now? Why don't you roll a d20?
You got it. You got it. This is the hope of B.
All
McAllister
mankind.
with this die roll. 17. It is random, but it was a
17.
high number, so that's a good.
Okay, I gotta scroll down to the good ones here. Okay. Sorry, I gotta read my numbers.
While you're reading, Ben,
Mhm.
a med AI is included. $121 is one of everything, except I think the hot potato.
75 plus 25 plus 10 plus 6 plus 5.
Boom.
Okay,
does have a
that's
med AI.
fair. That's fair. All right. All of a sudden, in front of Mog, in the middle of all this tension, there is a black hole opens up, and a little firework comes out and pops right in front of his face, and it says, "The snap." A golden glove falls from the black hole and rests upon your hand. In combat, your hand is so jazzy, it just wants to snap. We'll see if you actually do it or not. But I guess we'll get there.
I have the Suck at Ben Burge package, man. It's gonna work.
We have new follows by JC Sharp 0819 and a follow from Megaronia and Cheese 1 and Aaronstagram. That makes a lot more sense. Thanks for the follows. We've got subs by Fractured Avatar for 5 months and Positive Kern for 6 months. Woo! Thank you so much for all of that. And of course, the Bitbox Battle Boss was B. McAllister, who gave the extra action to Sam. And then Fractured Avatar is now the Bitbox Battle Boss, but we don't know who.
I'm so very sorry, Sam. I'm stealing it from you.
No, it's good.
B was like, well, I give the SIBB for Sam. I'm gonna give the extra action to No. So how dare you, Ben, try to take that from me?
How dare you?
I'm so sorry.
I think it was a very intelligent, a brilliant choice on her part to give it to No.
Brilliant. All right. So here's what's happening. Right now we are in rounds. In combat. Hang on, I gotta look at my notes.
Just putting the clothespins on the thing is like tensious.
I know, right?
But
I just felt it.
Here, if it helps anybody feel better, Fractured Avatar 13 did give a Bit Boss extra action to Sam.
Okay. Thank you.
That's fair.
I hope that helps.
I genuinely,
probably not.
I genuinely don't know if I'm even gonna have a turn.
Phoenix.
It's my turn?
No.
Oh.
No. I'm just getting the order of it because, to be honest, we had kind of taken a break out of combat. We had kind of let the moment sit, right? Here we were in a moment where all of these Ikeshti and Big Toll Maggie for you, Bloody Amy, you were all listening there to the conversation between Model 392 and Big Tola. And at that point, Big Tola said, "Come home, or I'm gonna kill the slug man." It's up to you, Model 392. Are you going to be the hero that everyone else wants you to be? Or are you going to be the villain that you know that you are? What, Bonnie, do you do?
As soon as I hear Tola say those words, I'm going to look Mog directly in the eye and look back at Tola and say, "Not if I kill him first." And then shoot the explosive canisters that Mog's standing by.
Okay. For those of you that are not aware, I did tell Bonnie that there were a couple of things floating around this room.
Yep.
Because Model 392 has been there before.
Yep.
On our map, on Roll20, there are strategically placed canisters that are all around. They are blinking in this kind of red light. And one of them is right 10 feet away from Mog. It doesn't take much. I will roll the damage. But, Mog, do you want to let people know what you're at, or do you want to? Why don't you just tell us if you're not looking good, or if you are looking good, or
I'm not looking good.
Okay.
Should I use my meta eyes now?
Did you roll a reflex save, Ethan?
Okay. Sounds good.
Ooh.
Oh no.
I rolled a 2. Plus 1 is 3. So
I'm just gonna keep.
but I use the meta AI, right? I meta AI and then I snap my fingers and it's a gold snap. I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Mog, we might actually be dealing with the massive damage rule here. So I do need to know what your total hit points are and what you currently are at.
So my total hit points are 20.
Okay.
And I am at 8 hit points remaining. However, 12 of that was subdual damage. So I guess yeah.
Before you say anything, can I send patches to Mog?
No, because we took away that ability at the beginning of this season. And everyone, a massive explosion ignites next to Mog, erupting the entire room. And Mog is dead.
I immediately look at Tola and go, we have killed their leader. We do not need to engage any more of this. Let's leave now and let them pick up the damage. But let's take the little one for collateral. And I'm going to go and grab No-No.
Walk over
With a gun
and grab No-No.
to No-No.
There are so few of you right now that it's just, there's a Keshti kind of swarming in and Big Tola standing there, and you see that Model 392 goes to the edge of the door where No-No is, and No-No walks out to meet Model 392.
I'm gonna grab No-No with my pistol to her, and I'm gonna look at the captain. I'm gonna look at oh my gosh, I always say her name wrong. Abedzagak, and be like, if any of you make a move, I will cut this little one open and see what's inside. And I'm just gonna look at Tola and be like, let's go. And I'm gonna order everyone to leave.
It's at this point, No, is there anything that you say?
As I'm being like forced out of the room with Model 392, No looks to Abedzagak and Captain Phoenix, and she just looks at both of them and says, "It's 1G. It's all 1G."
It's at this point that another explosion just erupts into the room. There is so much chaos that's going on. You see it's on the far corner. Actually, Captain Phoenix, you are right next to this new explosion that just bursts up. Yes, Captain Phoenix, what would you like to say?
Are we still on initiative order?
Well, yeah, I mean, we were taking it out because if you want to do something, though, let's say it right now,
Yes.
real fast.
Yeah, okay, great. I'm going to give up a resolve point and lessen injury on Mog, so he'll take the least amount of damage that is possible. Sorry, I don't mean to ruin your whole plan, but I'm not going to let Mog die, plan or not plan.
Well, it's at this point that the door next to you, Captain Phoenix, just bursts wide open, and inside, coming through the door, you see Yvonne Strahovski.
What?
But
Again?
this Suli, last time you saw her, she had blonde hair, and you were like, hey, that's kind of cool. And this time she's got like dark gray hair, and you're kind of confused by it. But 4 of these Sirocco bandits come bursting through the door, and that next time you look around the corner, Big Tola, Model 392, and No are gone. However, in this room, there are now four Bloodshot thugs and 4 Sirocco bandits. We are now back into our initiative order. Captain Phoenix, it is your turn. What are you going to do?
Well, just to clarify, my lesson injury, what's the least amount of damage you could have rolled on your dice?
Do believe you have to be close by him to be lessen injury. Oh, well, all right.
I am definitely within 100 feet.
Give it 1 second, and I will let you know, okay? So continue along with your next plan. By the way, is that a... no, go ahead. Continue along, and I will tell you where you're at in just 1 second, okay?
And you said they pop up behind me?
Yes.
All right, I'm just going to move toward...
Let me pull them onto the map here so that you know directly where they are, but they are to your right as you step in through the door.
Okay. I think I'm going to... unless... hold on, I got to see how close they are if they're going to have an attack of opportunity on me.
Oh yeah, they're coming. They're bursting in right through the door, and it's you know it. It's Yvonne Strahovski. Like, you know who this is.
Mm-hmm. Oh, cool.
What do you do?
Well, I only have a move action if my lesson injury counted as my standard action. So
don't worry about that. You do a full move because you do a full thing.
I do a full thing.
Yeah, you do a move and a standard action. And go
Great.
ahead and keep your resolve point too.
Oh, I don't like where this is going, Benjamin. All right. You and your trickery. Okay. I guess it matters to me though, as a player and character. Do I see Mog not die then?
I mean, Mog, for what you can tell, is dead. If you would like to run over there, you can.
I think I will then just ever so slightly roll. No, what I'm gonna do. Well, since I'm through a door, do I need to take a guarded step?
No.
Okay, so I'll just back up a bit from where I'm at and roll a little grenade through the door, and would like it to kind of stop like right here-ish, next to grouping of people.
That sounds like a ton of fun. Why don't you tell me what kind of grenade that is?
A frag grenade. So.
A good old-fashioned frag grenade.
It has a range of 20 feet.
I'm looking at it here. A Mark I frag grenade has a range of 15 feet, or has an explode radius of 15 feet.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be able to hit the two that are right next to it in this order of 4 of these Sulis. They're going to roll their reflex saves.
Real quick, before you announce those, I think Katie needs to look at this donation that came in for her, in case it matters.
Okay. Fractured Avatar just donated, to be read by Phoenix. Damn it. Memories, Tratos, and Mog being Mog. At least I got the goodie basket this time. Oh, and Model 392, if you're still there, the influencer isn't here tonight. Don't take it out on them. Stim and dart to myself. I was really curious as to where that was going.
Nice. Scott Denuzzo has become the Bitbox Battle Boss and has given Bloody AME the extra action in combat. And Past the Meeple has become the Bitbox Battle Boss and has given Katie's Choice for the extra action. So do you want to give that to me?
No. Who doesn't have one? Oh, just me. Just me. I don't have one.
I feel like you're the only one left
I would like
here.
to have that then. I would have given it to anyone else if they didn't have one. Just throwing that out there, but it was just me. So
I don't
the
have
only
one
one
yet,
in the
Katie.
room right now.
True.
I rolled a natural 20 and a natural 18. So they're both going to take half damage. But go ahead and roll your frag grenade.
Just so you know, I rolled an 18 to hit because I didn't.
All you have to do is hit the square. So
Okay, cool.
it is very easy to do. Although if anybody wanted to drop one of those hot potatoes, that's a little bit different of a story. You know,
I mean, that'd be pretty fun. Only 4 points of damage.
4 points of damage, so 2 points of damage to these Suli as they walk in through the door. And you hear Yvonne Strahovski just be like, that was very rude. And it doesn't quite sound like Yvonne Strahovski, like you know her. It doesn't sound like Alex, but it does sound very, very similar. We continue on. Now, Mog. Should we skip over your turn? So,
Yeah, I'm gonna spend my extra action to just lie there.
okay. That's a fair extra
So
action.
I'm gonna lie there for 3 times instead of
Okay.
just twice.
Okay, okay. Oh, so I get what you're doing. Perfect.
Can I stim my lying there? +1.
Fair.
I'm gonna anesthetic dart someone's perception to see me just lying there on the floor.
That's fair. No is no longer in the room. However, you all notice something. No isn't in the room, but Scriff is. No, what would you like Scriff to be doing right now?
Scriff is gonna make his way out of that back office where we were looking at the computer together. And he's gonna come to about the center of the room.
Okay.
I think you should have the movement speed for that. Yes, he does. And he's gonna open fire on one of the Ikeshtis up on the walk above.
The walkway above. Perfect.
Yes. Yeah, he's gonna take a couple shots, I guess, because poor little guy.
Okay.
That's a natural 20.
Hey, that's a good aim for this little guy. Why don't you let me pull out the critical hit deck here?
Yes, please.
All right. What kind of attack is it? It's a kinetic attack, right?
This is an auto target rifle that I'm using.
Okay. Perfect. This one says shoot the chandelier. All of a sudden you're shooting and like your shot is very good. It bounces off the chandelier above you and hits the target. You get your double damage, but also you create a square of cover adjacent to you or the target as if using the barricade feat. So this light fixture just lands right next to Scriff, giving it a little bit of cover.
I love that. Just so you know, this is a special type of rifle. It's also automatic, so it can fire continuously for as long as the trigger's depressed.
Right.
But he's just gonna, he's being a little more strategic than that right now, I think.
But before that happens, I do have to say that the wild ferret dropped a hot potato.
On who?
That's the question. We gotta know who this hot potato is dropped upon, and then we'll start to have some fun.
I'll take it.
Ferret, whenever you're ready to drop
Don't
this
you
hot
want me to have it?
potato, you let me know. Roll that damage.
This is gonna be a short season of things in space, everybody.
6 points of damage on the Akechi
6
above.
points of damage. You see that it just, I mean, it cuts through whatever you had seen a Bedzagak start to smash this thing with its rug cannon. So you see that it's not looking great. It looks very like wheezy and tired as it just kind of reels back a little bit. Wild Ferret said, roll a die. Because
Roll a
it's
D4.
absolute chaos. So, actually, it's going to need to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Actually, a D12 is what I'll roll because I missed Scriff in there. A 10. So all of a sudden, a grenade drops out of the air and it lands on the Ikeshti that's very close to the one that No just shot at. This one that's down.
I didn't shoot at it. Scriff shot at it.
Scriff shot at it, correct. And now let's find out what kind of grenade it is.
Oh no.
It's a chaos grenade! Yay! Oh,
What does
boy.
that mean?
So this grenade drops onto the ground It also has a fuse timer on it. Give me
we didn't
one
have enough
second.
chaos happening. In the
I know.
Right?
All of this chaos is just out of control. Give me 1 second to find it. All right, here we go. All of a sudden, this grenade just falls onto the ground, and it bursts, and then it says, "Strike a pose, strike a pose, Everyone, for the rest of combat, you must be voguing. This is a physical thing, so you have to vogue for the rest of combat. Yes, Sam, even you, if you are dead, I do require voguing from you. We move on. It's now
I'm
all
alive.
of my characters' turns. So I'm gonna just take 4 shots here. So the 2 Akeshti that are closest to the Sulis are gonna take shots at those Sulis. The 2 that are further back, the one that's closest to Abedzagak and the one that's closest to Scriff, they are both gonna take their shots at each target, respectively. And then we'll. Oh, I'm sorry. These are the Sulis. The Sulis are going to take their shots. There are 1 going at the Akeshti far to their left, 1 going at Abedzagak, 1 going at Scriff, and 1 going to the closest Akeshti. That's 2 hits. The one on Scriff is just a wild miss. And the one on the Akeshti that is closest to the right is also a miss. But you see that they just train their shot on the Akeshti furthest to the west, and just blast a bolt into them, dealing 6 points of damage as it hits it right in the shoulder. And then they fire a shot at Abedzagak, who only takes 1 point of damage. So there's that. You'll notice I didn't do the Akeshti, so we'll come up to that later. Right now, we are going on to Abedzagak's turn. Abedzagak's going to step up to this Akeshti and wallop with their Dashko. I rolled a natural 1. Let's hope I don't take out Jess's eye. That would be bad. Apply your weapon's critical hit effect, if any, to yourself. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to look up her Dashko to make sure it does not have a critical hit effect.
She gets hit in the face with a rug.
That's even better. The rug whips around, smacks her in the face, dealing 3 points of damage to Abedzagak.
See, there you go.
That's better. I like that, Bonnie. Now, Bonnie, it is
Assistant
your
GM.
turn.
Uh-oh.
An assistant GM is right. You have control over the 4 Akeshti that are in the room. I have sent you a document with their statistics on it. You tell me what they decide to do, and you roll your dice, and we'll see how this
That's
fight
what you
goes.
sent me, and that made no sense.
Oh, that is the most evil.
Oh, I have to tell you what
This
they
is-
do?
No, you can just tell me if they take shots, if they pull out those long swords, if they blow up more canisters around the building to, to explode their
Jesus.
friends.
Wow, looks like the
or-
teamwork really isn't there, so maybe.
Okay.
maybe
I
it's
do
just-
require 100% more voguing from everybody, though.
I thought it was only on our turn.
Okay, yes, on your turn, I do require voguing. Or no, maybe it should be off of your turn. Because
That's a
on your
lot
turn,
of
you're
voguing.
focusing. I know. But I do require 100% more voguing.
My arms are gonna get very tired.
So they have a special ability.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna have them vogue, and as they vogue, I'm gonna have them squirt blood.
Okay, they shoot
From their
blood
eye.
at whom would you like them to shoot blood at?
Oh gosh, well, the captain just threw a grenade at, wait, where are we? Hold on, I have so many windows up. I didn't know I was having to do this. Which ones are, oh, they're over
You're
here.
controlling
They're
the
in
ones that are all on the outside of the wall. These 4, they just walked in. Those are the ones, the newcomers, the Sirocco
Right, I don't
gang.
control them.
You don't
Alright,
control
so then
them.
I guess the one by, Desagak.
All right, squirting blood. Those are your friends. Those are your friendlies that you have onto the outside. So you can
Hopefully
take
the
those.
rug in her face will block it.
Okay, perfect. So you're squirting blood at a Bedzagak. This is something that you can do, so roll an attack roll.
Jesus. Hold on, let me look at I have a modifier. Sorry, I have so many windows up.
It's okay, just tell me what it is on the die. I've got their modifier.
It's 3, so.
Oh,
it
3.
doesn't
So
matter.
a Bedzagak dodges out of the way. What would your other 3 Ikeshti like to do?
I think, okay. So I'm prepared. I was not expecting this. I think, the captain's still in the other room, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
They can take shots at the Sulis that are walking in, too. They are rival gangs, after all.
They are? Oh, that's what I'm gonna have them do then.
Boom. Yeah, start to take your shots.
Okay. That's a 14 from 1.
That is a hit.
That is a natural 1 from
That is
another.
not a hit.
And then a 15 for
All right,
another,
so 2 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
which is
That damage is going to be a 1d6 plus 1.
that's a 5 and a 6.
5 and a 6. All right, you're making a lot of damage here to these first 2 that stumbled into the room. Next up, we do have Captain Phoenix. Captain Phoenix, what would you like to do?
Don't we just vogue on our own turns?
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
my
I think
arms
this
are
is
tired.
fair.
Warm.
Vogue on your own turn.
Okay.
Ooh.
I
it
don't
has
know
to
what's
be
going
good.
on here, Ben. I don't understand what you want us to do.
I want you to kill
So,
things.
Well, I don't know about that. I would like to move. I can move 40 feet, and that'll get me semi-close to Mog. I am technically going to be going through the left door, not the
Okay.
right door.
Okay.
And I
What's
would
the
like-
number on the keypad?
Huh? Oh, is it not open?
No.
1389882.
No, but you're not there. Ah.
I have it written down.
Okay, fine.
1389882.
And you get right through the door,
Great.
as long as you're voguing.
Gosh. Okay. And then I'd like to make a perception check, but I can't really roll dice. But I will try. Also,
got this.
I don't know how to vogue. I would like to know what's happening with Mog because he should not have died. Because he should have only taken maybe 2 points of damage from
Roll
the
a perception check.
thing. And there's some shenanigans happening. Okay.
Just to be clear, I'm not a Cyclops. This is my eye patch that I tried to put over my whole face.
18.
18. He's dead.
Okay, I think you're wrong. I actively disbelieve. And I don't know. Is and the main lady left?
Yeah, Big Tola, Model 392, no, they're gone.
Okay. I guess I'm just gonna use my needler pistol and attempt to hit the guy that's the closest to me, which is the guy immediately to my left.
Yeah, take that shot at that Ikeshti.
Okay. It's very difficult. I don't know how to vogue. That's a 16 to hit.
16 is a hit. Roll damage.
Ooh.
You shoot your needler, it jabs into his shoulder.
That's gonna be 4 points of damage.
4 points of damage. You're crushing into these little Ikeshti. They're
And I'm done.
very, very sad. We move on. It is now Mog's turn. Mog, what do you want to do, man?
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Just enjoying the time on the ground.
Why are you such a butthead?
Scriff, it is your turn.
I
What
don't
would
even
you like
know
to do?
why you asked me. What you want me to do on my turn?
Okay, so Scriff is going to take another shot at this tired Ikeshti up top,
Perfect.
and let's see what happens. My arm went really crazy when I tried to roll my dice. Okay, it's a 21 to hit.
That's a hit. Yeah, Scriff's just got a dead-eye target on this guy. Roll damage.
4 points of damage.
4 points of damage, and you kill said Ikeshti.
Cool. With his move action, Scriff is gonna waddle over to Mog and
Okay.
poke him because he doesn't really have anything but stealth and
Well, you can
buff.
waddle over there, and poking is a separate standard action. So that
Okay.
is where we will be right now. We continue along. It is now my turn, and my Suli, they're gonna go crazy over here. They're gonna start their attack rounds. Now we're gonna shoot Akeshti, Captain Phoenix, Scriff, and the other Akeshti. Here it comes. That is going to be a total of 14 against Captain Phoenix.
No.
No?
No.
Oh, well, a natural 20 against the Akeshti, so that's pretty good. And the one against Scriff is going to hit a 15 against the KAC of Scriff. Does that hit?
Sorry, a what
A
against
15 against KAC.
That does not hit.
That does not hit. Okay, so Scriff gets out of the way, but these two Akeshti, they're taking damage. That's going to be 6 points of damage to said Akeshti that is near Captain Phoenix, and also 3 to the one that is opposite of it. All right, that is their turn. What would you all like to do? We are now at Abedzagak. Oh, because it's my turn with Abedzagak. Okay, Abedzagak's going to hit this Akeshti again. There we go. There we go. That's a 16 on the die.
Why aren't you voguing?
Abedzagak's turn. That's why it's Abedzagak's turn. Okay, 6 points of damage plus the 4. That's 10 points of damage from Abedzagak. You can see that one in the corner is very, very hurt. Model 392, you've got your Akeshti. They are now at 3. What would you like to do with the 3 of them?
I'm gonna have them shoot at the gang again.
Okay,
This is
that's
my
a
way of like sort of kind of helping in my own way, right? Sorry for killing Mog. that
Not
is
seeing a lot of voguing there. Come on, Bonnie.
16. Oh.
16 is a hit. Roll damage.
And a 7.
Okay,
We're really
a
bad
7.
vogers.
A 7 will not hit, but you got one more.
A 13.
A 13 does hit. Roll damage. So you got 2 hits in there.
5. 6. 5 and 6 again.
Nice. Good calls. As you just see your Akeshti
It's my
start
voguing.
making some headway against these creatures. We move on. It's Captain Phoenix's turn. Captain Phoenix, what would you like to do?
Shoot with my needler pistol at the guy who's still standing next to me to my left.
Absolutely. Take your shot.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 is a hit. Roll damage.
Yes.
Know what I'm doing. 2 points of damage.
2 points of damage as you see this needle pierce through its neck, and it dies.
Awesome. I'm gonna take another step closer to Mog and
Okay.
evaluate better than last time.
All right.
Perception,
perception
health,
check.
medicine, whatever. I don't know
I
what.
mean, if you would like to do a medicine check, it takes some time to do it. It's not something you can really do in battle, but if you would like to roll another perception check, I'll allow
Great.
it.
Okay. 21.
21. Mog is not dead.
I know he's not dead.
He was faking it the entire time. Mog, it's your turn. What do you want to do, bud?
I would like to reach my little creepy crawly hand over to Captain Phoenix's foot and create a telepathic link with her mind.
Okay, all right. I did not see a lot of voguing right there. Please.
Sorry,
That's a
I was used to
negative
being
one.
dead.
Okay. And you create this telepathic link. Now, Captain Phoenix, you can resist this if you would like.
Yeah.
Okay, so the link is open. And Mog, you just are feeling your hand, which has this glove. It's super jazzy. And it,
Yeah.
you know, makes you want to snap. Makes you want to snap your fingers.
What is it? What does it do?
I don't know. I mean, it just makes you really want to snap your fingers. So if you do, you let me know if you snap your fingers.
I do. I snap
Okay.
them.
Mog all of a sudden snaps his finger. And half of the enemies disappear.
All the dead ones. I'm just kidding.
There were 6 combatants still on the field.
That-
Oh, there are only 3.
That is a suck at Ben Birch package.
After you do that, the glove dissipates. It is gone forever.
It was worth it. It was very worth it.
It was absolutely worth it.
What do I still have left in my turn?
You did a standard action with your creepy crawly. You snapped, which was your free action, and then you can do whatever you would like. You can move.
I would like to stand up.
Mog stands up, much to the relief of Abedzagak, who was hyperventilating, so sad that Nono was gone, and also Mog was dead. Scriff is somehow looks a little bit happier. Captain Phoenix all of a sudden seems a little bit more pleased. No, it's Scriff's turn.
Okay. Scriff takes a deep breath and is going to aim a shot at the Sirocco gang member
Okay.
that is closest to our little trio.
Okay, that would be the leader of this group of Siroccos. So she looks. I mean, she looks a lot like Yvonne Strauss.
But does Scriff see that with limited AI?
Yes, he has seen so much. So yeah, go for it.
Hold on. It's a natural 1.
Oh, and you also were not voguing, so things got very, very bad for your natural 1 there. You're just overthinking it. And you are off target for the next 1d3 rounds. You are off target now for a total of 3 rounds, plus 1 for not voguing. So we'll say 4 rounds that you're off target.
Off target.
Yeah, we're gonna continue on though, unless Scriff would like to move anywhere.
I think he's happy staying by his remaining friends.
Okay. It is now the Sirocco thugs, these criminals' turn, and they're going to take 2 shots. One of them is going to take a shot at Captain Phoenix, and the other is going to take a shot at Mog.
Oh goodness. Hey Ben.
Yes.
What hit points am I at?
You are at the exact hit points you were at the end of last session.
Nice.
Oh, Captain Phoenix. That die has not been hitting a natural 20 recently, and it just did. That one's a natural 16. So here we go. And a lot of crits in this battle.
Imp in my head said that you're not voguing and that you receive a penalty based on your own rules.
I do receive a penalty. I will lessen the critical hit effect ever so slightly. Okay? Pierced defenses. The next attack against the target's KAC, if it is successful, is a critical hit. Meaning, your defenses in your... Shut up, Jamie. Shut up. Don't make fun of my voguing. Your next hit, if I hit you, is a critical hit. However, I will give you a +1 bonus on your AC since I was not voguing. But Mog, that one also hits. So you both get regular damage.
I would like to use patches at this moment.
Okay. All right. That is perfectly fine. Captain Phoenix, you take 6 points of damage, and Mog, you also take 6 points of.
So I'll just take 4 for patches.
Okay, that's fair. We move on now. It is now the top of the round, which is Abedzagak's turn. Abedzagak looks around, and the creature that they were just fighting has disappeared, is just instantly gone. So Abedzagak is going to double move and get close to this Suli that is directly the one that has come into the left. We continue on now. Now it is Model 392's turn. Well, technically not. Bonnie, it's just your turn, and you're a Keshti. You're single a Keshti. What would you like to do?
I'm also eating ice cream with whiskey.
Ooh.
I know. You can blame Xander. Xander's bad. Okay. Well, how many Keshti are there left now that have...
There's only one.
And let's see what it's closest to. I think it's gonna shoot the gang member right next to it.
It also has a long sword too, so if it wants to drop
It's gonna
that out and
cut
pull-
that guy in half.
Yeah, you want to jump down there and cut
I
it?
want to do a longsword. Yeah, I do want to do that.
All right, so this Akeshti hops down off of the stairs with just an overhead slash on top of this Sirocco bandit. Go ahead and roll your attack roll.
Natural one.
Oh my goodness!
Oh boy.
Oh,
I
boy,
cut
oh,
myself
boy.
in half.
Please don't. Well, I mean, maybe this character just.
This is called extreme bludgeoning. Smash your toe. You take weapon damage and are knocked prone. So you fly down off of this stairwell and chop your toe. You take a total of 9 points of damage and knock off your toe and then fall over. It's like that really hurt this guy.
Yeah, I was like, did I just was that like did I just take out my own bad guy? I'm totally helping the group, right? I'm helping in my own way.
There you go. Exactly. Captain Phoenix, it is your turn.
Sam, how is Mog looking and feeling?
He's looking not great.
Uh,
And he's feeling not super great.
I'm gonna reach from my belt pouch, pull a little tiny little thing, and I always picture these being like really small little round cylinders that you push the little button and a little needle just whoop, pops right out.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna just kind of jab him.
Yeah.
Wherever I see skin.
Yeah.
And
He's pretty
that is
oozy.
going to be a death serum. No, I'm kidding. It's a serum of healing.
All right, roll your Serum of Healing.
Mm-hmm. Only 6, sorry.
It's actually only 5 because of voguing principles were in effect,
Yeah.
and there was no voguing going on.
5.
Thank you,
5.
chat, for reminding me.
That's my
So,
Hey, hey Ben, how does healing subdual damage? Is it double still?
yes. So they both go up.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, we move on. It is now Mog's turn. Mog, what would you like to do?
Telepathically, I would like to say to my captain, it is much obliged. I will fill you in with what is happening in a moment. And then I would like to take out my laser pistol,
Okay.
fire the shot.
Okay.
On
Roll
the
your
last
attack.
one.
Sam, start voguing. Sam, dance.
And
Okay.
I will like to use my stim as well.
Okay. Ikeshti or Sirocco? You hitting a Suli or you hitting the Ikeshti?
The Akesti is prone
And it's also hurting itself.
and also
Yeah.
bleeding out from its foot, so it might be a pretty easy target.
Yeah, not the prone target.
Okay. There is one target that now is just right next to this prone Ikeshti, so you could take a clean shot at it.
Doing it
Love it.
with a +1 for my stim.
Yeah.
Stimming it up.
And you've been voguing. Good voguing.
Good voguing. Nah, I'm just flipping my hand back and forth.
Now you're just doing.
Beyonce
All
did
the
it.
single
Yeah.
ladies. All the single
Yeah.
ladies.
13 is my total.
13 is a hit against
Is it
these
really?
characters. Yes,
Amazing.
it is. Roll damage.
I'm gonna light them up.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. Yeah, I love it.
Let's end this. Suck at Ben Birch package. TM. That's a verbal trademark.
It's a purple trademark. I get it. It's hard to roll
I got a
dice
4.
and vote.
4 on the die.
Oh, hey. And then
Plus
roll your d6
my
for your...
D6.
Yeah.
He is a 5, so that's 9.
Nice. Yeah, you're
Plus
cutting.
3 is 12.
Whoa. Yeah, that's a good shot from Mog. It just scorches into the side of this Suli. We continue along. It is Scriff's turn. Scriff, what would you like to do?
Oh, probably take a shot at somebody.
Okay, now I do want to say that there is an explosive canister sitting right next to all of these creatures. Just to, if anybody wants to explode anything, I really wanted to remind you. You've seen them explode now, so there is some sort of, maybe a limited AI might understand that the red canisters blow up.
But Mog's still alive.
Right.
So how do they hurt anybody?
I mean, they do blow up.
Okay, sounds fun. I want to see an explosion.
Okay. So you take a shot. I'm going to measure. Yeah. Yep, it's going to hit all of them,
Sweet.
including a Bedzigak. But a Bedzigak's going to make that reflex save. Oh, natty 18. She's going to take they're going to take half damage from this as they blow up. Now let's see what these Keshti. Actually, Bonnie, would you roll your reflex save for your Keshti right now?
3. He only
rolled
has. He's missing a toe. Okay.
I rolled a 4 and a 7 for the two Sulis. So, Jamie, I'm going to need you to roll 6d6.
What?
Damage.
Okay, yep. Okay, hold on. This is becoming much harder. Oh no. Okay. 7 plus 4 is 11. 14. 19 points of damage.
19
I know you couldn't
points.
see my arm, but it was flailing a lot.
You incinerate all 3 of them, and you have won the day. Congratulations!
Real quick, I just want to say that Positive Kern has donated $40. Thank you so much, Positive Kern. SIBB, which is the suck it, Ben Birch, health insurance payout for Phoenix to distribute to crew members as needed. Since Ben has put in effect that we cannot share our stuff, I'm going to distribute that beforehand. So
That's a good call. Yes.
that is going to be, you know what? I feel like I would like to just split them up, and I'm going to do 2 for Mog and 2 for Nono.
Okay.
I'm
you.
an official member of your crew.
You just tried to kill Mog.
What
Did I
say?
giving you nothing?
You know what? Now would be a good chance. There's been a lot of twists and turns so far, a lot of voguing. Why don't we go ahead and take a little comment break, shall we?
It was a lot of hate towards me, so we can. Yeah, I think everybody was mad at me. Whoopsie
Mad.
doodle.
Cosmic Crit, back when a Bedzigak hit themselves in the head with the rug, said, "Carpet burn, damn it!"
Zack Attack really liked that good Agent of Chaos and said, ROFL, Thanos tactics enter the fray.
Goodness.
Drinklot says, do space slugs have fingers? Yeah, he's got like a few on each hand.
How many?
He's got 3.
Yeah.
You just
Yeah.
flick them together. All you need is 3 to snap.
Oh,
Do you need
man.
3? I only use 2.
Yeah, you only need 2 to snap.
According to Fractured Avatar 13, Bonnie's only proficient in jazz hands, which is true. It's the Library Bard special, is the jazz hands. So voguing It's not really my forte, but jazz hands I can do all day. So
It's Lucas Martinez says, look at Jamie giving it 110% at her Vogue. What does Jamie not give 110% at? That's
For
what we
real.
love about Jamie.
For real. That's very, very true.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
There's two that I really like. Delirious 2019 said, Mog is like, I'm not dead yet. I'm feeling better. And Ben is like, shut up, you. And then B. McAllister said, Ben, 2020 has already been horrendous, and I'm way too attached to Sam Forbes' character for him to be dead. Please don't make this year even worse than it has to be. Hashtag Mog reigns supreme.
Aw, well, he's not dead.
I'm not
yeah,
dead
you
yet.
got your wish. Congratulations.
Still very confused. But, you know.
I think that was the best, is just watching everyone's face.
Why don't we take a moment, though, as we come back? We're here. The building has blown up. It's burning all over. Now, like, the heat of Corona is rushing into this refrigeration area. So there's a contrasting, like, there's a gush of hot air coming in through these wide open doors. Mog stands up. Abedzagak walks over, and Captain Phoenix is right there, and so is Scriff. And what happens?
Og, you said you'd explain what's going on.
Yes. It is nice to take a deep breath and rebuild ourselves back up. We must trust in this moment, for I have decided to trust Model 392. That is who they want to be, instead of Bloody Amy.
Just see that Scriff all of a sudden starts turning and spinning around. By the way, Jason Bullman is rating. Thank you so much.
Hey.
Scriff starts turning around and then just starts walking towards the door and is just like moving over towards that area.
While I explain more, I would like to walk over to Scriff and try to take Scriff's pinky.
Love it. You walk over to Scriff, and for the first time, you hear Scriff talk. Hide and seek.
Hide and seek?
And it goes out the door.
Did that thing just talk?
I believe it did.
What?
No continues to surprise.
What does it mean?
Which door, Ben? The door outside or the door to where
The door
No?
directly to the north. It's this back door.
To the computer room up at the top of the building?
Now,
Where No was checking out?
yes, towards the top of the building. Now, you all kind of know No loves to play hide and seek with Scriff. It's one of those things, but you've never heard it talk back before. And it starts to leave.
I follow Scriff.
Yes, same.
Absolutely follow Scriff.
Bedzagak follows as well. It's at this point that we're going to pass from this moment with this time, and we're going to move to Model 392 or Bloody Amy. As they are walking along, Scriff is gone in the past, but No, you have your head is covered by a bag. You can't really see where you're going, but you can hear Big Tola's voice. You can hear just walking, and you march forward and forward and forward through the warm air of Corona. There's not a lot of sounds like there was in the Brass Bazaar. And then you hear a door open up, and all of the sudden, like, the darkness sets in, and you're set onto a chair, and you're waiting there in silence. through a doorway, you can hear the voices of Bloody Amy, Big Tola, and another voice starts to chime in. Bright light flashes into the dark room, and out steps this old Akeshti woman. She has a grin on her face. She looks like she has cybernetics built into her head, and she's got these piercing blue eyes. I have pulled up a photo of her on Roll20 if you would like to look. And she is played by Cloris Leachman.
I hope I'm not supposed to hate her, because I love Cloris Leachman.
Oh, yes. Hello. My name's Mama Thrush. Nice to meet you, you little skittermander, you.
Hello. What's happening?
Oh, well, you have caused me quite a bit of trouble. All of your, shenanigans that you've brought in here, I just have to say. You've killed quite a few of my brood, so there's a bit of a problem there, and I was wondering if you just knew what was going on.
Am I near this? Do I hear this at all?
Oh yes, you are in the room along with Big Tola.
I'm just gonna look at Mama and be like, this one doesn't know much. She's simple. She's more like a pet to them. You're not gonna get much information out of her.
So you're saying they don't know about anything that's going on with the...
I took her for collateral. I knew that they cared for her, so I didn't want them shooting at me as we left.
Well, good. Then they won't interrupt our business with the brass dragons, and we'll continue on our way. You can go ahead and you can have your fun with this one then. Listen, Big Tola and I were going to go out and celebrate with a few drinks. We're glad to have you back, but somebody does need to take care of business. So have at it there.
Are my hands bound?
Yes, they are. It's at this point that Mama Thrush and Big Tola, they leave.
I'm gonna kneel down to No and just be like, are you all right? Are you hurt?
I mean, I don't feel great. I took a couple of shots earlier, but, I don't understand what's happening.
Look, I know who I am now, and I know what I am. And I don't know how not to be that. So I need you to... You don't need to fix me. I need you to break me. I need you to do whatever happened before. Wipe me, whatever.
Okay.
Can you do that? You're the only thing I know that can do something like that.
Try. I mean, I can't promise anything, but I'll do my best.
I don't know. If I start going back to what I was, you would have all been dead in that room, easily. But a part of me didn't want that. Mog was an idiot. Tried to keep him out of the room. That didn't work. Don't worry, he's fine.
Okay, so
I don't know I don't know what to do. Do your machine thing. Wipe me again. Turn me back to what I was.
Alrighty, can you help me with this?
I'm all tied up.
I'm just gonna like really fast, just like grab a knife and like in like one shot, just undo them all. Because I'm very good with a knife and cutting things open.
Oh, that's terrifying.
That's how it works. And
Yep.
yes, that is true.
Hey, again, this is all Ben's fault.
Take the knife, you cut the ropes free from Nono. It's at this point that I'd like to let people in on the conversation that was happening inside your minds back at cryogenics before any of this went down. So go with me 1 second while we are here to the point where Mog is there, and there's Big Tola saying, "Come home or I'm gonna kill the slug." And there is Bloody Amy looking for a way out. And Bloody Amy thinks of something.
I look at Mog in the eye, and I still have the telepathic link with him.
Yeah, if you recall, we had that telepathic link when we were deciding to split teams, and
Yep.
Captain Phoenix didn't want me in her mind. So instead, I entered the mind of Model 392.
I'm gonna look him directly in the eye, and what I said was, "You fucking idiot! I'm going to shoot, stay down, play dead." And that's when I turn to Tola and say, "Not if I kill him first," and then shoot the canister.
And yeah, when it blew up, I definitely chose to trust her in that moment, as it seemed like they were choosing to be Model 392. Obviously, when I lived from the explosion.
Oh, I said a bad word. I'm sorry. I just realized.
It was in the moment, so
I'm sorry.
it's fine. You're okay. We're fine.
Is there a swear jar? Do I need to donate?
Yes.
Yes.
The quick answer is yes. Donate in your own swear jar.
Okay.
Mog, were there any thoughts that were sent back to Model 392 after you went down?
Yes. I said, "I believe in you."
While we're trying to get out, I'm gonna telepathically say, I'm gonna try and get. Oh, let's see. Trying to word this. Like trying to get everyone out without getting killed. Tell No to come with me. It's going to be okay. Tell her. Because I know he still has a telepathic link with No as well.
And then I do so and tell Nono to also trust Model 392. Just go with this.
So that is why everything was 1G.
1G, everybody, 1G.
The telepathic connection might have gotten you out of one scrape. And now you're in a different. Because here you are in a different building. Model 392 cuts the binds off of Nono, but this isn't a place where you can perform the kind of surgery necessary to perform any engineering on an android. You need a better space for that. We'll move back now to Abedzagak, Mog, and Captain Phoenix, and Scriff, as Scriff is scurrying forward across town and onto the outskirts of Corona. What are you all doing?
Mog, relay all that information to us.
Yes. While we're following, chasing. Right?
Abedzagak's like, "Oh man, I thought my little buddy was gone forever, and I'm so sad, and I gotta go find my little buddy. And I was so sad to take it for granted how much they love machines, and I love that they love machines, and that's my little buddy."
Ah, Bezigak, you sound same as ever. Sing us one of your songs that you make up on the spot.
Everybody loves No. No-No's my friend. Everybody loves No. No till the end. I hope that was good. If not, it's okay. Bye-bye. Let's see his face.
That end part was actually good, Ben. Perhaps Scriff has some form of connection we do not yet understand, and knows the location of No.
All it keeps saying over and over again is hide and seek. Just moves and scurries further and further until you get to this set of buildings in a dark area. Smoke and chemical fumes fill the air with their reek and sting the eyes, but do nothing to deter the vermin scouring the trash-lined streets. A stained gray concrete bunker looms over the surrounding buildings. A garage called Slick's Vehicles Repair. A grooming shop named Rhonda's Hair and Scale. And a grungy kiosk with a sign that reads, Sun Meat. The bunker has The Meltdown written in block letters in peeling paint on each side. The Meltdown is a little over 20 feet tall with a large outcropping to the northeast bulging from the main building 10 feet from the ground and rising 5 feet above the rest of the roof. What do you do?
What is Scriff doing?
Yeah.
Scriff is kind of looking around and scurrying more, but then all of a sudden, Scriff like gets a little antsy, and then scurries behind the Sun Meat cart.
Follow Scriff.
Okay.
Scriff, you have spoken. Can you speak again?
Hide and seek.
Are you hiding or seeking?
Hide and seek.
Yes.
Yes.
We have to find No. Let's find her. Whoever can find her first wins.
And you're all kind of like low down, looking at Scriff on the ground, like trying to communicate with this drone. And then stepping from around the corner is this dwarf. He is played by Donald Glover. And he has his right hand is gone, and instead there is a meat cleaver that's connected to it. And he says, "Hey, what are you doing? Welcome to Sun's Meat. Are you here to buy some meat?"
No. I mean, yes.
Are you here to buy one of my protein cubes?
Yes.
You'd like a protein cube?
Did you see an android, and a little furry creature come through here?
Did I see a little furry creature and the android? Perhaps.
Phoenix rolls her eyes and grabs her credit stick and, smacks his, dropping him like 5 credits.
Oh, perfect. Yes. Well, let me first get you your sun meat here. And he starts taking his hack hand. And he says, "The name's Colgin Hackhands, by the way." So he just starts chopping up the meat. And he chops it into these little squares. And he's like, "This is the best way to have your sun meat. We get these protein squares, and they're very good. And you just dip them in this boiling oil. And then all of a sudden you light them on fire. And there you go. You've got your sun meat. It's very good. You're going to love it. Just remember sun meat whenever you're out there doing your next thing.
Yes.
But listen, you're talking about a little, maybe a furry creature and android. Yes.
Yes, Skidamander.
Yes. Well, I'm always out there, and I'm always out here selling meat, and I just have to tell you, these bloodshot thugs, they're not very friendly,
Did you see them?
Yes,
or
their
not?
hideout is right here. It's the Meltdown. Don't like them any bit.
Thank you. And the meltdown's a what? No.
The Meltdown's like this bunker. It's almost just a building that has just all this metal grating that has just haphazardly been sewn all up into its sides, so that it just looks like it's a makeshift building in the middle of this area. Yes, well, these people they strip cars and they all sorts of they take all these inner cycles and they rip them to shreds, that sort of thing.
Yes. Any chance they like this sun meat?
Oh no, they don't eat any of my sun meat. They're not good paying customers like yourself.
Do you happen to know the quickest way to enter this bunker?
Well, there is the front door there. It might be your best case, but I'm not one to tell you how to do your job. If you're looking for a more surreptitious way to get through, then would you like more sun meat?
No.
Ooh.
You seem to be around here and work here often. How many of these bloodshot dogs would you say are around in the daytime?
Well, at any point there could be as many as 20 in there, but for right now, I don't really know. It could just be 4 or 5. I tell you what, though, there is sometimes some terrible screeching sounds coming from it.
You have been most helpful. If we get hungry for some sun meat, we shall return.
I mean, perhaps if you want more sun meat, I might be able to tell you more, but...
Oh.
I think that's all for now. Thank you. She'll grab the bag? Block?
Yeah, it's just like, it's these tiny little cubes of meat that are, these little protein cubes that are in this gross, like, clear plastic bag. It's oozing. He's lit them on fire at one point, and then he just kind of drops them into the bag.
I'll grab the bag and toss it towards Abedzagak. And
Abedzagak's like, ew, gross.
And then I will walk away with Mog, and hopefully Scriff will follow. I don't really know. Mog, do you suppose we just enter through the front door?
I have a couple of thoughts, my captain. My first thought is perhaps my mind link with Model 392 is still in existence, and if I get myself close up against a wall, I could be in range to communicate. Second thought, I feel weak and could use a break. Third thought, I decided to trust Model 392, though I understand that my trust does not mean that you must trust. I will follow you, but another part of me thinks that it may be wise to wait it out and see if Model 392 has their own plan.
You want me to leave No alone with an android who tried to kill us all. Now, I understand there may be a plan, but plans can backfire, and No and Model 392 would be alone.
Yes, we should try the first plan then and reassess.
You need 10 minutes. I'm sure this conversation about sun meat would cover it.
Ah, yes, another 10-minute sun meat conversation.
Would you like to have a conversation about sun meat? I can tell you all about
what flavors do you have?
Oh, well, there's the protein one. There's the other protein one. You know, it's got quite a bit of more protein in it, if you know what I'm saying. So there's really only the 2 flavors, and then sometimes I toss a little bit salt on them.
I'm definitely breaking during all this.
So you have a 10-minute conversation.
If you could describe the meat as I close my eyes.
Take a 10-minute conversation about
stamina.
You get all your stamina back.
Subdual damage goes away?
Yes.
Nice.
And as you are waiting right out walk Model 392 and No-No, headed to a better facility. And we'll pick this up after a little mid-show break.
Oof, oof.
But first,
Crossbones
donated $5 for next time.
For next time.
For Model 392.
For
Yay!
next time.
Oh, great. I can just kill him next time. Thanks.
Hey!
Dying breath gives life to darkness once vanquished. Buried within minds and stories, evil grows unfettered. A new reign of horror will take the throne when the ritual is complete. Only the changed, the enemy, the wise and the free may have hope of light once more.
Every day, millions of people face heartbreak in the form of a silent killer. I'm talking about character death. I'm talking about malicious dice. Failed saving throws, critical misses, failed skill checks. Malicious dice can strike any character at any time, and the results are devastating.
I only got to play Celestia for one session. I kept failing, roll after roll after roll, and then I got eaten by an aberration in the dark. I couldn't roll anything above a 5. The dice just...
Diana's tragic story is far from unique. The time to do something about malicious dice is now. And Tabletop Loot knows how to help. They're providing quality, affordable dice jails and shipping them to players in need across the nation. Go to tabletoploot.com today and order a dice jail for yourself and anyone you feel may be threatened by malicious dice. These safe, secure, and humane facilities will keep your tabletop safe from the kind of dice that don't care who they hurt. But it's not about giving up on your dice. Rehabilitation is possible for many of these viciously low rollers, thanks to Dice Jail's tabletop reintegration plans. It's time to stand up for our characters.
It's time to put malicious dice where they belong.
Everyone, and welcome back to more Things in Space. Why don't we take a little bit more time and read some more comments and see how everything's going on out there. So yeah, we'll comment break.
Take the survey.
Take the survey.
Survey. It's Lucas Martinez said Donald Glover is known for his Scottish accent work.
Yes, absolutely.
Definitely what he's known for.
Zack Attack 77 with the dwarf. What was his name?
The
Did
dwarf?
we get with the sun meat?
Oh yeah, Hackhands.
Hackhands. That's his name. Okay. Anyway,
Yeah,
Zack Attack 77 says dwarves sure do love their protein.
His name is Tojin Hackhands. Or Kojin Hackhands. I'm not joking.
Yeah, I mean, if my last name was Doctor, I definitely would have become a doctor. So,
Doctor.
That's amazing. See, I found another one.
Oh, I should read these too.
Delirious 2019 at the beginning of the stream had a guess. He was wrong, but I do want to read it. He thought, they'll live. It's all a dream sequence.
Oh, yeah. I saw another one saying that we were in a simulation. That was pretty good.
It's Lucas Martinez says, is there a sun cheese stall to go with the meat? Be a nice snack platter for later.
Oh, now I want a cheese plate.
What's crazy to me is that this isn't like some type of beef jerky, right?
Yeah.
It's some type of weird cubed meat.
It's a protein cube that he sticks in oil, and then he lights it on, like bubbling oil, and then after it comes out, lights it on fire. Sun meat.
It's terrifying.
Sounds like cooked meat.
It sounds like anytime you go to New York and anybody's got street meat going on. How is that any different? You don't know where all that meat comes from.
I don't like that in this Sun City that everything has like sun in front of it. It's a little weird and very on the nose. Sun meat, sun skimmer.
Mm-hmm.
Can we just, take a good step back from that?
You just wouldn't want it to just be a skimmer and meat.
Yeah. Ben's thesaurus broke for all the sun titles.
Dude, I gotta say, there's not a lot out there, and it gets tricky, okay?
So you did look...
Solar?
I just had a really grotesque thought.
What's that?
With what the sun meat was.
Oh boy,
it's
what
all
is it?
of Bloody Amy's failed experiments.
Oh, that's so gross!
Oh, I hope nobody eats it.
I don't think that it's true, though.
I mean, she does just probably toss it out where he probably gets it, right?
I mean, but he does not like the meltdown and how people react around there. So therefore,
yeah, but you get what you can. Haven't you ever watched Sweeney Todd?
Oh,
you get your meat where you can.
You do. You get your meat. That's bringing me back to like the Walmart trucks of Tiger King. Gross. All right.
I'm horrible. This is what Bloody Amy's done to me, Ben. Look, you created a monster, literally.
I need to fix Bloody Amy as soon as possible. Want Model 392 back.
Here you are. You have just walked out of the meltdown, or the melt. What is it called? The meltdown. Yeah. And some of you are over by Sunmeat. And then Scriff just kind of runs over to Nono, and just leaps at Nono.
Oh, hey, bud. You found me. Good job.
Do they walk out by themselves? Sorry?
Yeah, they walk out by themselves.
Oh, by themselves completely. Okay.
Good job. I'm very proud of you. We're gonna have to work on your sneaking skills. You still got the clickies in your knees.
So I see all of them here, obviously.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, great, so much for keeping a low profile.
Oh, sorry about that. That's my fault. I told Scriff we were gonna play hide and seek.
Hide and seek.
I'm gonna turn to Bloody Amy and have my hand on my tactical needler pistol, but I'm not really pointing it at her. Give me one good reason why I shouldn't blow a hole in that tin bucket you call a head.
Because you're all alive. Because of me. I knew you could handle the few I left behind. Mog would have been killed in a second. Sorry, Mog.
No offense taken.
You're lucky that Mog and No trust you.
Look, I don't like this any more than you do. And I also don't know. Look, I don't want to be what I am. I am a monster. You should all be afraid of me. And I don't know how much longer the memories of rugs and wagons are going to overlay the memories of what I've done in the past. So I would like if we could get this over with and have No do what No does and try and take some of that away.
I'm gonna holster my gun. Are you sure that's what you want? Because you spent so much of your time searching for who you were, and now you want to throw that all away.
What I was and what I am is a monster.
But people can change.
The old me would have had No up on a slab right now. Sorry, No.
It's okay.
I'm gonna keep apologizing to everybody. Look. Traveling with all of you, getting a taste of what it's like to be on the other side was nice. And you say people change. But for me, it's not that easy. It's like a rush, an addiction. And I don't want it anymore. So change me back.
If we do this, there's no going back for you. Are you sure that's what you want?
I'm gonna. Do I have like a cool Android thing where I can like repeat exactly what I said? I'm like, yeah, like recap, yeah, like a voice message.
Yeah.
Playback.
That's your choice.
I think that we do not need to make this decision now, Model 392. One, this is not the place in which a long, complicated procedure like that could occur. Additionally, you do not need to make that decision now.
guys have worked on androids a lot in your past, but there's a very real possibility that Bloody Amy's memories retake Model 392's new memories, and then there might not be a chance to save them.
See, a lot to figure out. Perhaps we should move to a safer location.
Well, you don't want any more sun meat?
We want sun meat.
There's delicious sun meat right here. Go and get your sun meat.
That's when I put it down, like, don't eat that. Because I know where he gets his meat. Just kidding. That's gross. I'm horrible. Oh, the monster. So, quick, no, do something.
No. How long will this procedure take?
It depends. It depends on how easy it is to get in to the core and how, I mean, if I really have to work with uncoordinated wires, it might take a very long time.
How much longer do we have until this Bloody Amy takes hold of Model 392 completely?
Look, if for some reason you can't salvage or separate some memories from the other, just wipe everything. Just start over. Do what you... Just wake me up and start me from the beginning like you did before. It's fine. I'll learn. I'll do whatever. Just...
How do we know that the Bloody Amy memories can't be reprogrammed once we wipe them?
I don't know. I don't even know how I fully lost my memory the first time. It was obviously from getting that electric shock. Well, maybe just do that. Just here, someone give me a plug.
Let's go somewhere where we can be a little bit more private. Ben, take us to somewhere we could be a little more private.
Well,
I got just a place.
Great.
And I'll lead them to Murdigax.
Going back to where it all started with Model 392. Into the Brass Bazaar. Going to the Barathu named Murdigak Mo Dawn. Interesting there, no. Interesting. So you knock on the door. You've seen this is a Barathu who is all about just kind of he's about making things interesting, making things better. He works a lot on plants and making livable plants pets, and also just that you brought Scriff there to try and work on his AI, and then you literally forgot about doing that. But
Doesn't matter. He can talk now.
But this is a Barathu who is focused on mutating things and changing aspects of creatures. So he has medical grade facilities in order to make these mutations happen. He has splicers, and he has all sorts of medical grade facilities, which you saw when you walked into his, the mob doctors. That's kind of the area that you walked into when you first brought these scraps of Model 392 into his building. Been there before. You make your way there. A Barathu, just to let you know, is a floating pile of goop with sometimes they have very large tongues, and they work as like a hive mind with one another, but sometimes they will cast out individuals to go out into the world. And just to show you a picture of a Barathu, I have pulled it up on Roll20 for you. They're pretty weird. I don't even really know how to explain what that thing is.
It's like a shrimp with a long purple tongue.
Yeah, it looks like a floating shrimp / brain.
Right.
With
right, and
dangly purples.
And this Barathu is played, of course, by David Diggs.
Oh yes, welcome back, No, and your robot Model 392. How wonderful to see you all.
Right, bud. You're all cool and everything. Think you know a lot. Don't worry, I upgraded Scriff on my own. By the way, I need a place to work. Not like for you, but to work on Model 392.
Oh, you need a facility. I could find some places where you could operate within the bit of Corona. It could take me a few days to procure some sort of surrounding or a certain amount of credits. I'll allow you to use my facility here.
Nona's gonna pull out her cred stick and tap it wherever it needs to be tapped.
Ow, that was my shoulder.
I'm sorry, I just really don't get your physiology. Okay.
And she'll try again. Hopefully transferring like 20 creds.
That is not quite sufficient, but perhaps 50 might do it.
She'll tap 30 more. 50 creds in total.
And you have room. Walks out. He starts working on some plants in the back. And he just continues. What do you do?
I think first and foremost, Nono like sits Model 392 down in this space and tries to comfort them.
I know this is gonna feel weird, and I know we have our last resort of just wiping everything, but you're kind of cool, and I like you, and I don't want you to change. So, I'm gonna do my best. If anything starts to hurt too much, just speak up, okay?
All right, and I'm gonna look at the around the room, like with all the, medical equipment and like basically all of his amenities and stuff, and just kind of quietly think that he and I are probably one side of the same coin.
Yeah.
Because this kind of is like what I do in my way.
I mean, it's very, very similar for sure.
No, would you mind just holding on one moment? Now that we have some privacy, I think it would be best to talk about this before rushing into anything. Model 392, what exactly are you trying to erase?
If I told you some of the stuff that I have done, none of you would be in this room right now.
I might. And I truly believe that. So your solution then is just to forget it ever happened?
It's not that simple.
Last time you remembered, you hit me in the face with your hammer.
Sorry. Yes, I did.
Do you want more moments like that to arise? Or who knows what your future could hold? I would trust you more if you were able to fully accept yourself and move on from that place, rather than continuing to hide your previous actions.
Mog, it's not about hiding anything or erasing the memories. It's about making sure I don't end up doing anything to any of you. You said that you trust me. I don't trust myself.
What is your name?
Bloody Amy.
Mog. Some people just don't want to remember. And who are we to tell her that she should? This is your choice. Amy, Model 392, you can be whoever you want to be. If you want this to happen, go for it.
If I want to be better, if I want to be who I was when I was with all of you, then we have to do this. Because if not, who knows, maybe it would just start with me, you know, accidentally stepping on a bug and taking something else apart. Then, next thing you know, I'm making a mess all over your rugs.
So you want to erase all memories of ever being Bloody Amy?
I liked who I was as Model 392. I liked, even though, Captain, I was never an actual member of your crew, I liked the camaraderie.
And who are we, and she'll look to Mog and Nono, to stand in the way of your decisions?
I am not standing in the way, merely questioning and challenging as any good supportive friend would do. This is a very big decision.
It is, and I might regret erasing everything. That gang was like family to me, but the more I think about it, Maggie, Tola, Mama, I don't think they actually ever really loved me. They were probably just afraid of me.
What I am about to say is a difficult thing to ask, and know that I am not truly asking it, because I do agree with your wisdom, Captain. I am not one to force another into anything. However, Model 392, you have an opportunity to use all of your information to live with who you were and change it into something that can be used for good. All of the information you have on the buildings that you've seen and the way that this group operates could be used to save a lot of people. To throw that away is the easier choice.
Look, I can probably get you some of the intel that you're inquiring about, just for... I'm able to get through a lot of doors and where y'all need to get into, but... Mog, next time, when I say I'm going to kill you, if I'm Bloody Amy, I'm not going to miss. Alright? So, it's either we attempt this, no tries, or I go back to being Bloody Amy.
But you are Bloody Amy. Bloody
Yes.
Amy missed the shot and is choosing this decision now. But, alas,
Model
it
392.
is not my decision.
That was probably the last of Model 392 making those decisions. I'm just saying, if you keep me the way I am, it's like living with a caged animal. And the cage is not very strong. The telepathic link that I have with Mog, that I'm assuming probably we still have it, maybe?
I do believe it goes away after some time.
Yeah, it's only 10 minutes level, so
Oh,
it's
okay.
30 minutes.
Is it, I was gonna say, can it also transfer images?
I can, if I touch you, we can transfer images back and forth.
All right. Ben, you know what Bloody Amy's done. Do you want to,
Yeah.
should I do this?
You touch onto Model 392, and you are surrounded by a torrent of horror images that that would shock and awe anyone that they saw. It is a perfect connection to how serial killers are, that sort of pathway of taking animals and trying to figure out what the entropy of the universe looks like. It's dark. It's too dark for people to hear or think. It's Mog, it is too dark for you. You have seen things. You have questioned and pondered death itself for your own right. And yet this goes too far. Model 392, Bloody AME. Bloody AME is not a type of person who should be free. You have to do something about this.
What you have shown me will stay with me for the rest of my life.
I'm sorry. I just wanted you to understand why I have to do this. Not for my sake, but for all of you as well.
I would like to walk to like the edge of the room and like I'm not leaving, but I don't want to be like super involved in this.
Sure. It is a process of change. Model 392 wants to be entirely different than they are. Something brand new, a rebirth in a way. I'm assuming this entire time that Model 392 and Mog and Captain Phoenix have been having this very serious conversation. Abedzagak is like, whoa. And then there's Nono in the corner with like 4 drills and a scalpel. And it's like looking over a document about androids on her wrist. And she's like, okay, yeah, I think I can do this. Got it in my brain. And we get to work.
Before Nono does anything, she does what she always does to Scriff before she works on him. And she takes like 4 of her arms. I'm probably from behind because I assume I'm going in like at the brainstem area. Yeah. From behind, she'll just kind of like wrap around Model 392's neck and say,
I love you, Amy. I'll see you on the other side.
And like goes in.
Okay. And I'm gonna squeeze one of her hands and be like, if you can, keep the wagons. Basically the wagon memory of me dragging you on the wagon.
Here's what I'm going to need. This is gonna get real crazy real fast. I need 1 medicine check. And I need 1 computers check. I need 1 engineering check.
Can I assist on the medicine check?
You can all assist however you would like to.
Cool.
But I will say this. The end result does have to be Nono's roll on each and every single one of them. Mm-hmm. Anybody, if they have found a way to help, then, you know, that would be any which way where you're like, well, my idea of medicine, or maybe it's Captain Phoenix pouring whiskey in the wound, or, you know, any sort of thing will help. And I will be Abedzagak saying that they are gripping onto Model 392, making sure they don't jolt and twist in any way, shape, or form. So that will be, let's see if I can add.
Jessica would definitely put them in the rug.
Yeah, I know, right? Okay, so that you'd get a +2 from wrapping up Model 392 in the rug.
Okay.
This first one is the medicine check.
Ben, I would like to not help with any of these.
Fantastic. Sam, I really appreciate where your head is at. I love your role play. I do also want to say these conversations were really, really good. So I'm going to give everyone a point of inspiration for this as well.
Okay.
So good job. All right. Sam is not. Mog is not helping with anything. Captain Phoenix, is there anything you would like to do for a medicine check?
I cannot.
Okay. I mean, it can even be not a medicine to be a medicine check. Like, if you don't have medicine, I'm offering up, like, if you're going to try and sense the motives of Model 392 as anything, really, that you can explain to me and make it sound believable.
Great, I have an idea.
Okay.
I'm going to lean down really close to Model 392. This is going to work because you're going to make it work. You will wake up and you will be better for this. In an intimidating manner.
Okay, roll your intimidate check.
I'm really good at it. Oh no. Oh, okay. Well, that's an 18 still.
Yeah, that's a +2 for intimidation.
If no has to intimidate me.
And then Model 392, what would you like to do? You can help as well.
I can definitely help on the medicine check.
Okay.
As you know, I have quite the laboratory at home, so medicine is actually a specialty of mine.
You're like, no, cut here.
No, exactly. Little to the left. Little to the out. No, that is my speech. Yeah. Don't cut the blue wire. Do all the kinds of things. So I can definitely help with a medicine check. That is a let's see, dirty 20. Yeah.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
You have a +6 added on to this. No.
Oh boy.
This is the medicine check.
I can't tell you guys how fast my heart is beating right now. Okay. Plus a total of 12 is 26.
You are able to do work like a surgeon. Get in there. You are able to get to the access panel within the head of Model 392 or Bloody Amy, however you wish to see. And now there is an engineering check that goes along with this in order to get to the parts of the brain that you need to be able to get to in order to reprogram it. So you have to readjust wires. You have to fiddle around in there. Abedzagak is helping by blotting up the corners of blood with the rug. So they're gonna attempt to use the rug to help again. They do not help. It is not helpful.
You are not gonna get those stains out. I am so
Ever.
sorry.
Ever.
Club soda is not gonna work on that.
Yep.
No, I believe in you. You're doing a wonderful job, and I know that you can do this. Stay focused, and we'll get through this together. Diplomacy?
Okay, I love it.
Good Phoenix, bad Phoenix.
I know. Well, that's like me in Starship Combat, too. 18 plus 9.
Yeah, that's a +2. No.
Okay. Anything else?
Model 392, you can still do it. Mog has abstained.
This is
an engineering check.
Oh.
So you could do engineering, or you could say, I use sleight of hand to like slip the wire, in a different area.
What about this? Survival.
Okay.
To where I taking deep breaths and like kind of lowering my blood pressure so I don't have a heart attack.
Okay.
I have a bunch of, sharp metal objects in my head, so survival check.
I love it. Roll that survival check.
I'm totally helping. Oh, natural 20 plus 4.
Since it's a natural 20, I'll give you, instead of a +2, I'll give it a +4. So that's a +6 again.
+6 again? Okay. Just so you know what Nono is trying to do, she is attempting to, if possible, she knows that like she can cut the memories. That's like the baseline. She can just wipe everything, erase it.
Okay.
what she wants to do a level above that is leave the memories, but cut connection to them.
Okay.
So that Model 392 can have the knowledge, but know that was a different lifetime. That is not who she is now.
Almost like, and cut that, like, that desire of herself.
Yeah.
Like, that,
yeah, exactly.
Addiction, in a sense. I love that idea.
So I have a +6. This is
Go for it.
engineering.
Yes, it is.
17 on the die. That's 23 plus 9 is a 32.
You are able to snap the wires into the correct place. Some of them were not color coordinated correctly. That might have been the initial problem. People don't color coordinate enough, do they?
No.
And so, so you do that, and now all it takes is a little bit of reprogramming. Abedzagak says, "I can help with computers," and is very helpful. Mostly because anytime that you, like, Abedzagak is like, "You should do this," they point you in the wrong direction, and so it's helpful in that you know that's the wrong direction. So you gain a +2 from Abedzagak.
Okay.
Would anybody else like to help?
All right. What about mysticism? I am meditating on the bed and thinking about how I am about to be, like, reborn and become like a butterfly from a cocoon, or I don't know. That's not very mysticism. I'm a phoenix rising from the ashes. No pun intended to our captain. I am.
I like it.
Is that a thing?
Sure, you can use your mysticism. I'll allow that.
I'm just going through my numbers, like, what's gonna help? Definitely don't ask me to sense motive while I'm on the table.
You
'cause
also
you'll get negative help.
You also have stim packs, which you could use at this point.
That's right.
You know.
Yeah.
So I want you to know that as well.
Okay. I'll just do that.
All right, you want to loose all 4 of your stim packs into this one.
Or what about life science?
All right.
That's like science about life.
Yeah, that's
I'm a life.
It's super about life, and I love that. So go for it.
Cool. All right, so that's 12, and then I'm gonna use all my stems.
All right, so that is
13,
another
14, 15, 16.
Love it. That's another +2 for you right there. And actually, you can use your stims on Nono's roll, so that'll add 4 onto that.
That's what I want to do.
So right now it's a total of 8. Plus, Kurigari just dropped $5 and said a boba for Nono. So you know,
Thank you, Kurigari.
You needed that boba for sure.
Okay, so I have sorry, how much?
Right now you have a +8. Is there anything
+8.
else anybody would like to do?
Can I do like a profession check, since being captain of a ship I may have possibly come into encounters with other forms of rescue and surgery and robotics and things.
Yes, 100%. Yes.
Awesome.
I mean, that's
That was
exactly
a
what a
swing.
captain does, right?
Yeah.
So profession captain.
19.
19. A +10 to this roll. The last one to program Model 392 back to who she should be. Oh boy.
I would like to remind Jamie that she does have a point of inspiration, just in case.
You have 2 stim packs just in case.
Also that.
Yeah. Okay, so it's a +10.
+10.
Computers. So I start with a +19 bonus.
Okay. Don't mess up.
I just can't. You better work. Okay.
Don't mess up.
Oh goodness.
Oh boy.
Okay, that's a 30.
Model 392 reboots. Happy.
What is your name?
My name is Model 392. However, I would like all of your help to come up with something better.
You remember us?
Yes. Do I, Ben?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
They're your friends.
Yes, I remember all of you. And I'm going to turn to Mog and be like, and Mog, I am sorry for having to share that with you. Also for shooting at you. And hitting you in the face with a hammer. I'm
No,
sorry.
I think you did it.
I did not mean to cause you any harm. Well, I did at the time. Whoops. Well, this isn't going great.
New name. Oh boy.
Preferably not Amy.
Perhaps it's something that should that you should feel something for. Perhaps you should maybe give it some time until something feels right.
That is an excellent idea, Captain. I will wait and consider a name when a name feels right.
No, I'm scared.
Okay. I mean, just hear me out real quick. You did a lot for us in the past, couple days. How would you feel about Hope? Heroic Operating Program Enforcer.
Hope. I like that. Hope 392. No.
It's totally done. It's fine. No, it's fine. I get it. We'll wait. Okay, yeah.
Perhaps their name could be Scriff Jr.
Yes!
Oh, please.
I do not think that would work.
Oh, okay.
As much as I do like Scriff, I believe Scriff is their own entity, and I am my own. I am not a junior.
It's at this point that Merdegak is happily just, kind of, you've done it. And so he ushers you out the door.
Sends the cops after
They
him.
have found me. I have done horrible things. I must go for all of your safety.
You all know that there are places that you've been that you haven't gotten all the information out of. So, you know that you probably should go back to cryogenics. You probably know that, the meltdown has some information in there that you would potentially need to. What do you want to do?
So just to be totally clear, No was able to restore me back to how I was, of course, but also I have retained memories of Bloody Amy as well. But they're separate. They're okay.
You clearly identify as a different person than who Bloody Amy was and is. You are no longer tied to that, and you, because of those crisscross wires, you no longer feel the need to do the things that you had done.
Yeah, let's blame the crossed wires. It was not me. It was bad programming. that was just a big old wire cross.
But she has every single memory that she did before.
She does.
Her entire past as Bloody Amy.
Yeah, that's probably gonna have some repercussions later. We'll get into that another day. Okay, Captain, I am retaining a lot of the information of my past as well. I believe if you use me as Bloody Amy, we can get you the information that you require from the stolen materials of the museum. My gang, or at least the gang I was previously affiliated with, was the one who stole this material. If I can get No to some kind of computer in our facility, I guarantee that she will be able to pull the information that you need.
That's something you're comfortable with.
There's no tie back to the Bloodshot Thugs. You don't feel any camaraderie with them anymore.
That's nice. Okay. For me, Captain, it would make me feel like I could somehow atone for my previous actions of earlier today.
Good plan. Shall we move forward?
Could we start at the cryogenics, as it is a safer location?
Yes, we can do that. I suggest Nono and I go in alone, just in case there is someone from the gang there. I have situated that Nono is, I apologize, Nono, simple-minded to the others. and she is used as a pet to all of you. So I don't think that they would see her as any threat.
Ha ha. It is funny to think of Nono as simple-minded, 'cause she isn't. Ha ha.
No, I know this, but I said that so they wouldn't feel threatened by her.
It
and
is
also
funny.
It's funny, pretty.
It's at this point that you're all like walking down the stairs out of Murdigak Modal's like place of business. Everybody roll a perception check.
Oh no. Sorry, no.
Uh,
You're so smart.
Nona rolled a natural 1.
Oh boy.
3.
Ooh, what'd you say?
23.
23.
I also got 23.
Okay.
So did I.
Okay.
Oh no, I got a 22. Sorry,
Oh, okay.
I thought I was cool.
Come on.
Sorry.
Well, this time you all do start to notice it because you feel like the rush of the hairs on your arms stand up, and you feel this feeling in the air. And are we calling you Hope 392 now? Is that what it is?
We'll stick with Model 392 till we.
So Model 392,
The best.
You also just feel like this uneasiness, and you've lived here before, so you know when one of these solar plumes is about to strike. And all of you are like, oh, there's a solar plume happening, and you feel fine. Almost like the innate sense when all of the citizens sort of just walk away from this area that's plumed by the solar bursting through the bubbled atmosphere. You all just kind of step forward ever so slightly, and this thing crashes down on top of Murdigak Modal's buildings. It hits, it lands, lots of things are burnt up, and all of a sudden, and it just kind of rumbles. There's, it's shaking. And then all of a sudden, you see Murdigak just start to like float forward, and he's like, "You all should run. One of my plants is and growing out of this mutation that he had done, this plant just like blooms and blossoms up behind it. It grows this ginormous mouth and then eats Murdigak Modal.
Oh no,
Let's
we're now
all roll
Little Shop of
initiative.
Horrors.
May see more?
Yeah, exactly.
See more?
And Audrey, too.
Oh, I know. 22.
Oh.
22 for No. Captain Phoenix?
14.
14. Ooh. Okay.
17, if I do say so myself.
Wow.
17 for the Mogmeister General. Model 392.
I'll just have you know, I just came out of surgery, so 8.
8.
Okay. It's been a rough night.
Fair.
So I'm not as quick.
That's absolutely fair. We are just gonna do this all theater of the mind here real fast. Oh, I have to roll a die. Okay. Perfect. Captain Phoenix, you said 14, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a
but
plus
you're good.
6.
Okay. Perfect. You all see as this creature just blooms out. It's huge. You haven't seen anything this big since you were back in Asana Town, underneath the ground, and there were all those monsters. But this thing blossoms up and swallows Murdigak Modal. And Jess is gonna be so angry that she missed this one, because I'm pulling you to a picture of it. And it is what is known as a moonflower.
Oh,
which...
Oh.
These things are bad.
Yeah, they're real bad.
She's always wanted to be one.
They are not a playable race, but every time I give Jess the option of like, well, what kind of character do you want to be? She's like, I want to be a moonflower. All right. Here we
I have
are.
a question. Did any of my stamina or hit points or anything come back?
Yeah, we're gonna give you all your stamina points back.
Great.
Hit points will remain right where they are.
That's okay.
Because things are about to go down.
Probably
At the
not.
top of the order, it is No-No. No-No, what would you like to do?
First off, Nono's gonna call Patches over. Because, ooh boy, she was not thinking about herself. We get 2 points back for each Patches Med AI.
Yes.
Okay. Not 100%, but much better. So we see this giant plant,
Yeah.
and it eats Murdigak.
Yeah.
I honestly, at this point in the day, I think the best thing to do is just shoot it.
Okay. All right, you're just gonna shoot it. All right.
It's scary!
That's a 23.
23. A 23 against EAC or KAC.
KAC.
That is a hit. Roll damage.
Cool. That is 9 points.
9 points. What kind of damage is it? It's kinetic, right?
Yeah.
Just kinetic.
Yeah, just kinetic.
And how many did you say? 2?
9
9.
points?
Sorry. I had a lot going on in my brain right at that particular moment. We move on. Would you like to do anything else, Scriff?
Yes. Nono yells,
Suppressive fire!
and Scriff lets out a spray of bullets. Let's do covering fire.
Okay.
For a Bedzagak probably who's gonna run in and bap it in the face.
Yeah. Definitely rolled a Bedzagax. Yeah.
I mean, if a Bedzagak is like chilling, having a smoke around the corner, I'll give it to.
You know what it is? A
392.
Bedzagak's like, oh, it's a moonflower. That's
Okay.
Moonflower. Have you ever heard of a moonflower? And right now, they're just too absorbed in their mind to really understand that, like, we have to fight this moonflower.
It had nothing to do with the forgetful mind. Nothing.
It had nothing.
Nothing.
Don't worry about it, Bedzagak. Give the covering fire to Model 392.
Don't call me out like that, Sam.
I
feel
wasn't.
I'm
I
feeling
was
very
yes-anding you.
attacked.
I don't know where you're getting this from.
So Bonnie, what that does for you is as Scriff starts like firing all these bullets at this thing, not really aiming to hit it, it's providing you +2 to your AC for this round.
Ooh, excellent.
I will say to you, No, you just feel like your bullet, when you shot, it something like held it back. It didn't go all the way through. It didn't pierce as hard into this thing's skin as you think that it should have. Mog, it's your turn.
I would like to try to identify this creature.
Sure.
What
I need
shall
a
I
life
roll?
science check.
You got it. Ew. 12 on the die, +8 is a dirty 20.
Dirty.
Plus
20.
I have my sweet, what are they called again? theme
Your
knowledge.
theme knowledge.
Yes.
So that automatically, you are going to gain one extra information from all of this. I will tell you that this is a mutant miniature moonflower. So it's not the big, full, crazy moonflower that you could be facing, which is a gigantic creature. This is a large creature. This was obviously supposed to be somebody's pet, like a pet plant, like a Venus flytrap, that has now, because of the solar plume, enlarged into like this big eating thing. So I can give you one other piece of information that you would like.
Yeah, I would love to know weaknesses.
Ooh, weaknesses.
Or strengths.
Yeah,
This is
I mean,
weaknesses.
it doesn't. It's
Works
not,
too hard.
it's
too
not
ambitious.
Really, it doesn't really have any.
Could you tell me more about why that bullet didn't seem to work as well?
Yeah. So it's got some immunities. That's what we'll do. We'll do this. I'll give you its immunities and its resistances.
That
That
sounds
sounds
wonderful.
fair.
Yeah.
It has DR5 slashing.
Okay.
It has plant-based immunities, which means like mind-affecting effects, so your mind thrust and things like that.
Things I could do, yeah.
Don't really work on it. Paralysis, poison, polymorph, sleep, stunning, all of that. And then it also has resistance to fire 5. So it seems like it can hold off fire. It needs to be cut down. Nothing that you have except for maybe your stick will really work. And even that, like, your stick's not going to do anything. If your stick had a sword at the end of it, maybe it'd be better.
This thing was made to counter us. All right. That was is that a swift action, free action?
That is a free action, yes.
Okay, cool. All right. I am going to take a shot. Actually, no, I'm not, sir. I'm not. I'm going to move up to it and take out my battle staff.
Okay.
On the way. And then I would like to touch it and cast Fatigue.
Fatigue. Okay.
So I need to hit its EAC.
Okay. Roll your attack.
You got it. I rolled a 2. Okay. You know what, sir? I'm gonna use one of my extra actions and do it again. Fatigue.
Okay. I love it.
I rolled a 6.
Oof.
Okay, I have another extra action. And dag nabbit, I'm doing it again.
Oh my gosh.
What were you gonna say, Jamie?
I was gonna offer my point of inspiration if you
No. That's okay.
Oh, Mog, we love
Here
you.
it comes. So whoever's next, they can go ahead and take their turn. I rolled a 6 again.
Captain Phoenix, it is your turn.
But I moved up. Don't you forget.
You're right next to it, and I won't forget
It just
that.
took me 3 actions to do it.
I won't forget that you're right next to it to touch it. I won't forget that one.
No.
Okay. Yeah, Captain Phoenix, it's your turn.
Oh, I'm gonna follow Mog's dumb move, or maybe it was smart. I'm gonna run right on up to it, and I'm gonna have some form of maybe my comm or maybe something less important that's electrical, and I'm gonna touch it, but not with my skin. I'm gonna have the electrical thing in between my hand.
Are you trying to put a comm unit on it so that you gain a +1 bonus to this attack?
+2 bonus. So yes.
Okay.
We should start coordinating that better, and instead of wasting my turns, I'll just like throw a piece of like electronics at it, and I'll be like, I did it.
Yeah, because I imagine a plant has no electrical anything in it.
I mean, that's
and
the
I
thing
really
is,
want
like,
the +2.
I per rules of the game, Katie, I think that you're trying to cheat that spell by adding a +2. Normally everything will get you a +2, but this is a plant. And so I'm going to not award you any bonuses to it.
Remind me to buy 100 micro USB sticks next time we shop.
I mean, okay.
But you can still make your roll.
I wouldn't even need a +2. That is going to be... I'm going to use a stim just because I can. No, you know what? I'm going to use 2 stims because I can, making it a 23.
Okay, that is a hit. Roll damage.
Need another dice. Where's my
so many
Soraya
I know.
dice? Here we go.
Not knowing that it was going to take me 3 actions to do my 1 spell. My plan was to go up and fatigue it and then fight defensively and like protect myself because I had sweet extra actions given to me by a wonderful community. But sometimes things don't work out.
Sometimes life doesn't work out how you want it to.
19 points of damage.
All right.
And I'm going to use my extra action
Okay.
to move away from it.
Oh, move away. All right.
I'm going to move full 40 feet away.
Okay, so you move in and you touch the
Mog
thing
in
and then you run
between
away. And then you leave.
Fine.
You leave poor Mog.
That's not her.
You guys can villainize me all you want, but that was my last spell for the day. On your own.
I'm the one that chose to move up there. It's not your fault at all, Katie.
Mog, you are up next to it. It's its turn, and you see that it's like you can hear it like undulating in its stomach, and you can hear it like things are moving around in there, and a digestive system of some kind is happening. Since you are right up there, it has no choice but to bite you and then hit you with both tentacles.
Oh God.
So this thing takes a full round action to just hit. The first attack is a natural 1 as it tries to chomp down on you. So let me look at this critical fumble here.
I knew it. So I did it. So I moved up. It's all planned, calculated.
Yeah, very calculated. It all of the sudden like some of the cryogenics that you were at, like somehow you must have like gotten one of the tubes like stuck on your shoulder or something from there, because it bites into it and now it says extreme cold, now I'm a snowman. So it bites into it and it gets very, very cold for this thing. It makes a fortitude save.
It's an allergic reaction to my ooze.
Which is an 18, and it is slowed for 1 round. So
one step better than fatigued.
There you go. So that happened, and I think that means that it cannot do any of its other actions. So it bit down and it missed. I hope you enjoyed that.
I did. I rolled two 6s and a 2 for that.
Okay, we'll continue on then. Now it is Model 392's turn.
Excellent. I will be running up to it as well to do an entropic strike.
Nice. Don't forget, you do have 1 use of Patches there, Bonnie. So Patches the robot could come over and heal you up for 2 hit points.
I'm pretty good. Like, now that I got my stamina back.
All right, yeah, all that stamina.
I'm pretty good. Now I got my stamina back. I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
You'll be fine. You'll live forever.
Mm-hmm. And I'm fixed now. I'm great. I feel good. Let's see. Ooh. 18, 19. 22.
22. Yeah, you run up there. Are you doing this with your hammer or with your hand?
I'm doing I'm gonna do my entropic strike. I'll do it with my hammer. Why not?
Okay, so you feed the entropy of the universe into your hammer and you make that attack. You're gonna get to add an extra D4 of damage on top of this one.
Ooh. Good to know. Okay. So that is 7. 11.
11 points of damage as you just smash into this thing. We continue along. We're at the top of round 2. It is No-No's turn, and the entire time, Abedzagak's like, Moonflower! Yay!
Buddy, it's a moonflower.
Okay, Ben. Talk to me here.
Mm-hmm.
No would like to draw her survival knife and run up to the moonflower and like climb up the back of it.
Okay.
Would that be a CMB?
Yes.
Oh, then never mind. But it sounds like something No would do, so
I'll let you do an acrobatics against their CMB or an athletics against their CMB, but if you want to get that +2, it's got to be a CMB.
Yeah, I'll do the CMB because that's what No would do. Draw the survival knife as she runs up, and attempting, and this is okay. 19 on the die.
Okay.
Plus, what is it technically? My melee attack?
Yes.
21.
21 against KAC +8. Not gonna do it.
Yeah. I just like slide down the back. My nails do nothing to it. But that would be my entire round. However, I have an extra action and I want to stab it.
Okay.
Okay, 16?
16 against KAC is a miss.
Ooh.
I don't like it. I want to leave.
But you did use that extra action. Let's remember that. All right, we move on. It is now Mog's turn. Mog, what would you like to do?
That came fast. I would like to cast fatigue again.
Okay, roll it.
Oh my god.
Actually, it could be enough. 15 on EAC.
15 against EAC is not enough.
No.
Yeah, it's rough, but
Close.
As my free action, I would also like to say to everyone, we must cut it, not hit it with our more bludgeoning ways of combat. That's it.
perfect. Are you gonna move anywhere?
I will take a guarded step. No, I won't. Nope, I'm not.
Okay, Mog
not
is
going
up in the
to.
fray.
I'm
Mog
not
is
going to.
Up in the fray. Captain Phoenix, it is your turn. You ran up, you electrocuted it, you ran away.
I'm gonna
What are
shoot
you
it
gonna
with
do
my
this time?
pistol.
You're gonna shoot it with your pistol. I love it.
14 on the die. 18.
18 against KAC is a miss.
Actually, that is not a 14. That's going to be actually a 16, so a miss.
So a miss. Would you like to move anywhere?
Nope.
Okay. Then we continue on. It is my turn, and at this point, anybody who's close to it is looking around at this thing and is just like, what is happening? Because it's like starts to regurgitate in a way, and it like regurgitates, and then it plops out this like white gooey sack, and it flops it right next to it, and you hear from inside this gooey sack. And now, since it is another round, and I did make the save, but I was allowing the slow to be there for one round, this creature gets a full round action. Bite, slap, slap. And it is going to bite No-No because No-No tried to climb up it. That is going to be a 26 to bite you.
Nope. That doesn't hit.
Sure. You take a total of 10 points of damage, and then it just takes you, and it inside its mouth, and it swallows you.
Ah! Oh. Okay.
Yeah. It swallows you. And then Model 392 and Mog, you're right there, so it's just gonna take its two tentacly arms and slap you each. That's a 19 on the die.
I would like to anesthetic dart.
You would, huh? I'll
Am
allow
I
you to
allowed to,
anesthetic
like-
dart.
Can I step in front of Mog and take the damage?
No, you cannot.
Can I be like, you've already died once today?
You can try.
I've never died. Just almost a million times.
There are specific feats that allow you to like if you take like a bodyguard feat, you can take half of somebody's damage. So we can look into that maybe next time.
All right, I'm a new person now. I can get all kinds of new things.
Just full character rebuild.
I rolled an
Let's
18,
rebuild.
or I rolled a 19 on the die, and then an 18 on the die. So I believe a 27 and a 26 is going to hit both of you. So Mog, you take a total of 11 points of bludgeoning damage, and Model 392, you take a total of 11 points of
Oh gosh.
bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Ow.
Abedzagak starts to think that maybe Abedzagak should be involved in this combat. Maybe next round. Model 392, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. So, Mog yelled out that we have to cut it, that our bludgeoning isn't going to work.
Right.
And that is correct, right?
That is correct, yes.
Okay. I don't have anything sharp, though. Does my entropic strike count as being sharp?
Your entropic strike, it counts kind of a little bit separately. There is some magical damage that happens to it from the entropy itself. But when you used your hammer or anything like that, it doesn't really work. It's still going to not break through as best that it possibly can.
Well, now I'm going to use my entropic strike.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
I put
That's
my
fair.
hammer down.
You were using your entropic strike in your hammer. Now you're just using it on your person.
Yeah, sure. I guess.
You wanna,
I guess. Yeah.
Take a nail and like really dig in, or
Can I have that glamour armor. Am I
Yeah.
allowed to use my armor to make my arm sharp to
it's
strike it?
it's more for visibility purposes rather than actual functionality.
Like Mystique body.
Also, I would like to use my ability, my laugh at danger.
Okay.
I can grant an ally a +2 morale bonus to AC as a reaction when I take hit point damage, and I'm gonna give that to Mog.
Hey!
Yeah.
So Model 392 is just looking up at this plant laughing? Like, is that
Yeah.
what's happening?
That really hurt. But I'm a new person now, and I'm enjoying life. This is great. You may have hit me, but I'm going to hit you back. But I'm one of the good guys now, so ha!
Your laughter makes me more dexterous.
Ha! I laugh in the face of danger.
Okay. Yeah, roll your attack.
Oh boy. I will! 11. Oh, I don't know. 12 over 15.
15, yeah, it's not gonna
Wait, do I have any magical things?
You used them becoming a new person,
You
but you have
haven't
extra
read it.
I have an
actions.
extra action. I have an extra action. Do it
Yes.
again.
Hit it again.
That's a lot better. 16. 20. Dirty 20.
That is a
I'm really
hit.
slow with math.
Roll damage.
Okay. 4. So 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 points of damage.
points of
But with
damage.
what plus the entropic addition.
Oh, okay. So you have to do an extra d4 of it,
Oh,
or
right. Yeah, D4. So 9. 11.
11 points
11
of
again.
damage. All right,
We don't have
you're
to
chipping
vogue,
away at
right?
this thing.
No.
Okay, voguing's done.
Yeah, voguing
the
is done.
first combat.
Voguing was done in that first combat. Quite a bit of fun, those chaos grenades. I'm a big fan. We continue along. It is now Nono's turn. Nono, you are eaten inside of a plant.
Yeah.
Ponder life.
No,
Accept your inevitable demise.
maybe. Nono's got some like a ring of like holes from the thorny bite around her arm, and she's just like, "Oh my!" And she just angrily slashes, since she has her survival knife in her hand.
Good call.
Like slash at the tummy of this thing, the throat, whatever it is.
Roll an attack roll.
Natural 20, 22.
No way.
Yeah.
That is a hit. Let me get my critical hit. This is
Maybe I'm not gonna die.
This is great. Extreme slashing, severed spine. The target's speed becomes 0. Fortitude negates until the target is healed. So I'm gonna roll a fortitude save, trying to make sure that, I don't know, what was your attack roll?
22 total.
22. A roll of 20 for its fortitude save will not beat that, and it now just cannot move. It cannot move from its place. And now roll your damage and double it.
So total of 6.
A total of 6 points of damage
From the inside.
from the inside.
Do I get out?
No, you are still in there.
Oh, I might actually be dead. Okay,
this
fun.
thing is
Everyone just
pretty-
back up to 10 feet away from it. and it can't touch us.
But
Just
you don't
throw
know
your
that.
swords.
Yeah,
You don't
I
know
don't know
that,
that.
Sam Forbes.
I don't know that.
Mog, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
I back up 10 feet. I don't. I would like. How far away is the little sack from me?
The sack.
The
it just-
throw up sack.
I mean, you're pretty much right next to it.
I want to try to open it up.
Okay. You need to basically attack it.
Sorry, real quick. I would actually like to take a guarded step a little bit further back, but still adjacent to the sack.
Okay.
Wording, phrasing, and
Yep.
then try to open it up.
All right. Go ahead and
Making a melee attack roll.
melee attack roll.
14.
Yeah. I mean that hits. What are you using? Like a stick? Your stick?
I mean, yeah, I guess. In my mind, I don't know what material it is. If it looks like I could just rip it, I would try to do that. But if it looks like I need to, like,
I
bash
mean,
it
it
open,
almost
then I
looks
would've-
like a strong egg. Like
Okay,
a
then
strong
yeah, I would-
eggshell.
I'd use my stick.
Okay, yeah, you hit it. Roll damage.
Okay.
I love that you are now calling it a stick too.
Hey.
I've achieved my goal.
How dare you?
It's
a staff. It's a beautiful staff.
all
5
you ever
points
use
of
it for is
damage.
bonking people.
Yeah, it's a staff. I didn't say it was a magical staff, just that it's a staff.
Okay.
Never rid an old man of his walking stick. 5 points of damage.
You hit this thing and you see that it does some damage to this eggy exterior, but then you also hear, "Ow! That hurt!" And we move along. It is Captain Phoenix's turn.
Hitting it with my pistol. Ooh, dirty 20 to hit.
Dirty 20 is a hit. Roll damage.
Oh, wow. Okay. 5 points of damage.
Okay, 5 points of damage, and your pistol just like you feel like this thing just bounces off its skin. It like doesn't even pierce through. It's like thick, viney skin. And we move on. You want to move anywhere? Do you have any extra actions?
Nope.
And you're out of spells. Oh boy, this is gonna get
Oh, no.
nasty. Here we are. It's my turn. Surprisingly enough, no, like you don't feel any, like you feel like this cocoon start to wrap around you, but you don't feel like you're damaged at all. You don't feel in pain or anything. Nothing really seems to be happening. Outside, you can hear the screams of Murdigak as he's like, "No! I'm burning me alive!" And he seems in horrible pain. I will say that Model 392 and Mog are still within his 10 feet of reach. So he is going to attempt to bite Model 392 and then hit Model 392 with a tentacle and then hit Mog with the other tentacle. So here comes a bite. That is not going to do it with a 14, but here comes one of the tentacles against Model 392. That's a 21 to hit. KAC.
Yeah.
All right, that's a hit. And then the other one against Mog, you do have a +2 because of Model 392's
'Cause I
laughing
laughed.
with danger.
15 total then.
That is going to be a 13, which would have
It
hit,
would have hit.
but now does not.
Woo!
Noise.
Yay!
And-
Laughing at danger did something.
Model 392,
Demoralized
you
him.
take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as
Ah.
this just smashes into you.
Oh man.
We continue along. It is Model 392's turn. What would you do? What are you going to do?
Back to Mog. +2.
Nice.
I'm a crazy laugher. Okay, man, okay. Is there anything around from like the building? Because the building kind of exploded, right?
Sure, yeah, he had broken pieces of metal shrapnel around.
That's what I'm looking for. Something
Yeah.
sharp from what Mog said, because my hammer and pistol are not going to do it. But any kind of glass from like the windows or
Yeah.
anything like that. And
There's
gonna,
like a, you know, there's like a ripped piece of metal that you could just pull off of the wall next to you.
beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm
so you
going
yank
to
that thing up.
Hack it with the sharp side of this metal.
I love it. Roll an attack.
17?
17 against KAC is not enough, but you do have an extra action.
I'll do it again! Oh, that's way better. 20, 23.
23 minus your 4
What?
for an improvised weapon
Oh. I didn't
is
know
a
about that.
19, which is a hit against
God.
KAC. Now, no, how much damage are you doing with that survival knife? Is it 1d4 plus your strength?
1d4 plus 1.
Okay, so model 392, you can go ahead and roll 1d4 and add your strength modifier to this.
Bonnie?
Sorry?
You gotta
I was
roll
looking at my
damage.
notes. I'm sorry.
You gotta roll a 1d4 plus your strength.
Yep. Sorry. Plus my strength.
Yes,
My strength is 12.
plus your strength score, so plus 1.
Plus 1.
Oh. I was like, what's happening? Oh, crap. Sorry, y'all. I'm just all over the place. That's a 4 total then.
4 total points, but this time you see it just really cuts into there. It makes a good attack on this thing. We move on now. It is Nono's turn. Nono, what are you gonna do?
Okay, I'm not in pain.
You're not in pain.
I'm in pain and I'm bleeding from my shoulder where it snapped at me.
Right.
But I'm not like being dissolved,
You're not being dissolved.
but it's building a cocoon around me.
Yes.
But I hear Murdigak screaming in pain. I'm very confused.
Yes.
I'm gonna slash at this thing.
That's a good call. That's a good idea. Don't
'Cause,
forget that you have 2 stim packs, so
2 stim packs for the slashy slash. Ooh boy, they're probably gonna help me a lot. That's an 11.
11, not enough, as it's just like you're poking into this thick hide of it and it is not working out so well. We continue along. It is now Mog's turn. Mog, you just hear this Barathu screaming, howling in pain, but you also know that Nono is inside.
Yeah, I would like to say to this sack, are you able to help us defeat this creature? And then I want to keep helping them get out.
Yeah.
I don't want to hurt them. So do I think I've made it crack enough to where I could use my hands? Or is
No.
there a nicer way? Okay, then I'm just going to smack it.
It's literally like, this is the worst thing ever. Don't get in this.
Just going to try to smack it. Gonna crack the sack. 18.
That is a hit. Roll damage.
You got it. 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage.
That's
You start
max
to see
damage.
that, like, there's a real sturdy crack right in there. Like it's not quite opened up all the way, and but you also hear like, ow, ow. So yeah, you've made a solid dent in this shell. Would you like to move anywhere?
No?
Okay. Captain Phoenix, it is your turn again. What would you like to do?
Shoot it with my pistol.
Okay, shoot it with your pistol.
10.
10 is
I
a
miss and I hit Mog.
Ah.
My eye.
My other eye.
Oh, I forgot about my eye.
Okay, that's it.
It's resistant to fire damage
I
too, though.
legit cannot do anything.
I know, it's a tough creature here. All right, it's my turn. It's like really finishing up this cocoon around Nono. You see that you hear just the screaming howl and pain of Murdigak as something just like is eating him away. And then bite into, we'll just do this all again. Bite on model 392, smack with the tentacle, and then another smack on Mog.
Both have some medi eyes, don't forget.
I rolled 2 natural 19s for the ones on model 392.
Of course you did.
Oof.
So we made her brand new, and now we're gonna, oh boy. That is going to be a total of 6 points from of bludgeoning as it bites into you. And I'm sure I'm cutting through your stamina right now, right?
Yep, I think I am all stamina'd out.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
And then
I became a new person only to almost die right after.
And then a
That's
total
okay.
of 8 points from the tentacle coming smashing in.
Okay.
I will remind you, Patches is available to you. You have 1 use of Patches.
Yeah, but we gotta. I think I'm the only one hitting it, really. So I'm trying.
It is. Patches is a free action that you can use.
Oh, is it?
whenever you
Okay.
Want. Yes.
Cool.
Now it is your turn, Bonnie. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna call Patches.
All right. So
Wait,
you call
first
Patches.
I'm gonna go ha 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 ha, and then give the +2 to Mom.
Ben,
Nice.
yeah, Ben, did you forget to take an attack at me as well?
No, I just wildly missed. I rolled a 2.
Sorry, I missed it.
Oh, how
so-
convenient.
Yeah, Bonnie, you get 2 more hit points back from utilizing Patches.
Great.
And now you've laughed. You can make your attack.
I laugh in the face of danger. Ha 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 ha. Ooh. 21, 22, 23.
That is a hit. Roll damage.
I'm liking these 19s. Okay, roll damage. Oh, and it's what is this again? A D4?
A D4 plus your
one.
plus 1.
1. Got it. 3.
3 points of damage, but you see that it's all getting through, which is good.
Yeah.
You know, it's not bad. No, it is your turn. By the way, no, you keep forgetting about Scriff, and Scriff can also fire guns.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna slashy slash from the
Okay.
inside because I gotta get out of here.
Yes, you do.
15 for the slash.
Do you want to use? You already used your stim
I
packs,
used
didn't you?
them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not enough, as you're just really like stuck in there.
From within the plant, No yells, "Scriff! Fire away!" And Scriff's gonna let off 2 shots with the rifles. That's a 6 and a 5.
Those are both misses. Oh, things could get really, really bad here in a few seconds. Mog, it is your turn. What are you gonna do?
Just to be clear, did he not answer me? He was too busy complaining about his pain.
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, he's just in so much
It's
pain.
understandable, but I'm disappointed. All right, I'm gonna use my eyeball. I'm gonna shoot this plant.
Okay.
Eyeball, here we come. Come on, dice. I'm gonna miss. What am I doing?
Please don't. Please
Just
Why
don't
are you
miss.
putting that negative energy out in the
I
world?
can feel it, Ben, in the air tonight. 13 plus 2 is 15.
That's a miss.
You see, it doesn't matter.
You have a point of inspiration.
But I rolled a 13. I have to roll like a 20.
You have to
You know
roll-
what? You know what? No, I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Yeah, be confident this time.
Yeah.
We believe in you.
It rolled off the table. I'll roll it normal this time. So sorry for the delay. I rolled lower. I rolled a 10. It was worth it.
Okay.
Remember
Captain-
me for the
Wait.
13.
What was it when it was off the table?
I don't know. I got it with my foot.
Definitely a 20.
Yeah, it was a
Captain
20.
Phoenix, are you going to save the day somehow?
How long does one need to sleep to gain 1 spell back?
8 hours.
And she
She's
goes
like-
to sleep.
It's the best use of your time, is to just get those spells back.
17 to hit with my pistol.
Is it a kinetic energy or is it an energy weapon?
Needler pistol.
Needler, I believe it is a kinetic energy. It bounces, it just misses ever so slightly. Don't forget you have your stim pack if you would want to use that.
Is that a hint, hint, wink, wink I would hit if I used it?
I can't tell you that.
I don't trust you, so.
Okay, that's a fair point. It's turn. Here come the 3 attacks again. Bite, tentacle, tentacle. Oh, but this time, something crazy happens. Because it makes that what noise.
Oh, no.
And it, like, just this egg comes out the top of its bite, and it just plops onto the ground right next to it. And no, you just feel a thud as you hit the ground. And as you hit the ground, all of a sudden, acid starts seeping out of the sides of this egg, and you take 9 points of acid damage.
Oh my gosh.
And oh boy, yeah. Poor Murdergag is feeling very, very poor.
Patches
Murder
of
gag.
fur are now missing from No within
no.
the egg as she begins to burn
Not the
alive.
fur baby.
However, you do see that egg itself has a crack in it as well. Like, it's already started to open up ever so slightly. Here we go with those attacks. I've got 1 natural 1 on the bite attack against Model 392. It was bound to happen eventually. Then I have an 18 with the tentacle against Model 392. Does that hit your KAC?
No! Haha!
Hey. But then I have a 16 against Mog for
Oh, no.
that KAC.
Just enough.
Just enough.
Yeah, the +2 doesn't help this time.
As it does 9 points of damage as it smashes into you. However, from that bite, I will say that it is it has an extreme melee alley-oop, and its weapon flies 1d6 squares in a randomly determined direction. What I will say for that one is its tentacle just flops over very wildly, gets stuck behind a building, and now cannot be used next round. We continue on. It is Model 392's turn.
How close am I to the no egg?
No, you are 5 feet away from the no egg.
Oh, can I run and try and slam it open?
Yes, you can. Go ahead, make your attack roll.
I'm gonna run up to it and be like, my new friend! I'm trying to think. 15, 16. Is that a melee attack?
Yes,
19.
that is a hit. Roll damage.
5.
5 points of damage. There's a thick crack running down the side of this egg. You think that it could be opened up very, very quickly. No, it is your turn. You feel like you are not in the belly of the beast anymore.
Can I stab it?
Yes, you can.
I don't know how to get out of an egg.
You stab it. That sounds right. What
I
do
see
little
a-
birds
do? I
do?
see a,
It's
do I
time
see
to
a
hatch,
crack?
yo.
Do I see a
Huh?
crack? I want to stab at the crack. Make
Yeah,
it
you stab that crack.
the 2 on the top.
Yeah, you are just, the knife is slippery. There's this acid. I might actually kill No. Here we go. Mog, it is your turn. What are you going to do?
Huh. Am I going to help the guy that has murder in his name? Or am I going to go help No? So I'm going to move over there and also help No get out.
Alright, roll your attack.
18.
18 is a hit. Roll damage.
Max damage, 7.
Hey, and Mog bursts you out of this egg.
my
You
goodness.
is
Woo.
covered in acid. The fur is being scorched up. This thing is still living. But you got No out. Captain Phoenix.
I'm gonna run over to No and stab her with a Serum of Healing.
I was really confused with
I
what
know.
you
I was like, wait a minute.
And
You still got some shell on you. Let me get it.
with a Serum of Healing. That's only gonna be 6 points back.
Okay,
for
6
you.
points is helpful.
Does that heal hit points and stamina? Do we know?
No, just hit points,
Oh, okay. But not stamina.
not stamina.
Okay.
But now you are all within my fun little range of biting and
Oh,
smashing.
no.
So, Captain Phoenix, you have yet to be up here for a while. So So I gotta bite you. And that's what's gonna happen. Captain Phoenix with the bite. Obviously, the one tentacle is off in the ethers, so the other tentacle is gonna go at model 392. Here we go.
Great.
It comes in with another natural one with its bite. I'm not kidding. And then a 16 is not gonna hit with the tentacle. So here we go. This man, it says bonk. You must attempt a disarm combat maneuver against a randomly determined adjacent creature. That doesn't make sense. So I'm going to go with a different one. And I will say that that it's just rocked back. It doesn't like really understand. It's flat-footed for 4 rounds. So that's really good.
Wait, I have an improved combat maneuver +4 to trip an enemy. It's flat-footed. Let's go.
Ooh.
I'm gonna trip this plant.
It is your turn. Would you like to trip the plant?
I would like to trip the plant.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
All right. I cannot say no to this. This sounds great.
You just said it's flat-footed
Yes. Go ahead and roll
or
your
flat-rooted. All right. That is a 19 +4 to trip my enemy.
It's a 23. You tripped
Wait,
the
wait,
plant.
19 on the die.
Yeah.
You tripped the. You rolled a 19 on the die,
I rolled a 19 on the die, and
plus
then
your melee attack.
oh, +4 is my melee attack. Then +4 to trip an enemy, or is that +4 to damage?
No, that's a total. So you got a 27. You
Yay.
tripped the plant. The plant falls over. It's on its side, wiggling right now. It is prone.
Hit it with your stick, Mog. I believe in you.
No, it's your turn. This thing is now way easier to hit.
Great. I guess I'm gonna stab it.
Yeah.
Oh boy. 14.
That's a hit.
Are you kidding? I
Flat-footed
love
and prone.
tripped plants. But it's only 2 points of damage.
2 points of damage. Still does a little bit.
Canisters go pew 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 pew.
Yeah, take your shots.
18 and 11.
18 and 11. The 18 is a hit. Roll damage.
Oh my goodness. 2.
2 more points of damage. You see that the bullet just bounces off of its skin. It doesn't really do anything. Mog, it is now your turn. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna go move over to the other egg with murder in it and try to get him out.
Yeah, right.
What's his name again? Murdergak?
Murdigak.
Murdigak. 14.
14. You hit it.
Here we go.
Roll damage.
And there's no safer way I could be doing this, right?
Nope.
Okay.
Not really. It's just like they
6.
can help him get out.
6 points of damage.
And he is finally out of that thing too,
Oh,
but
thank
he's
goodness.
like, ow, you have struck me multiple times.
I was saving you.
You're very painful at saving.
I asked you for assistance, and you said nothing.
I like complaining.
Captain
Can
Phoenix,
you
it's
help
your
us?
turn.
I want to stab this prone creature
Yeah.
with my really wimpy dagger.
Hey, that's good. It sometimes is what you need.
Let's do it. Actually, it's just a knife, so. 18.
That's a hit. Roll damage.
Huzzah.
I just No and Captain Phoenix are on its neck, just like
That's a 4.
4 points of damage. It's looking very, very weak. It is not doing well. It's gonna try and get up, but I don't even know. Like, it's gonna try and like get its arms, and I'm gonna roll a check just to like see if it does this well or if it stays
I will
down.
try to trip it again.
It rolled a 3. Man, this dice has gotten very cold. And it is still down on the ground. Model 392, it is your turn. What are you going to do?
Picking up that sharp scrap metal again and
Just coming down on top of
coming
it.
down on him hard.
All right.
Sounds dirty. Oh, nope. I completely missed and hit the concrete.
With what? What'd you roll
I
on the
rolled
die?
a 2.
Okay, yeah, that is a very sad. Yeah, you miss. It's a little too heavy for you. You're not used to it.
Well, I just tripped a giant plant. I'm a little distracted.
No, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Stab this stupid moonflower.
Make it happen, Captain.
Nono gets so excited that she and Captain Phoenix are doing the same thing that she forgets to aim because she's so enraptured. Captain and I do the same thing. It's a 2 on the die.
Okay, that is also a miss.
2 shots from Scriff.
There you go.
It's gonna be a 21 and a 15.
Both are hits.
Dog.
Oh, not the 15. Sorry, the 1 is the hit.
2 points of damage.
Just bounces off of this thing's skin. It does not do. Jamie's so mad at me.
I'm gonna attach a giant sword to the tail of Scriff. That will be his tail from now on. And
make it like a Doomba.
Yeah, he's just gonna get excited and be like, swipe, 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 swipe.
Toomba.
That
was funny, buddy.
Duct tape a knife onto a Roomba, and it just kind of,
Fog, it is your turn.
I look at Murdergak and I say, "We're all beating on this plant on the floor. Come with us," and then move over and bash it with my staff.
Okay.
17.
That is a hit. Roll damage.
If I get the killing blow. 5.
5 points of damage. Bludgeoning. You needed to be slicing it with a sword.
I don't have a sword.
We're moving on. All you needed was 1 point.
Just needed to roll higher.
It's a little bit better. Whoever gets the next hit is literally gonna kill this thing.
You could have gotten given it a paper cut.
A splinter.
We've got through a whole round where it just needed 1 point.
I hate plants.
Captain Phoenix, it's your turn.
Oh, she's gonna kill it.
13.
13's a hit. Roll damage.
1.
Captain.
The captain kills the plant. Yeah.
Thank goodness.
Oh
my God.
Congratulations. I feel like that is a good place. No, you know what? That's not a good place to end this episode. There's a better place to end this episode. You've all leveled up.
Oh!
Now that's a good place to end the episode. Congratulations, everyone.
We killed the plant.
You are all level 4 characters now. Congratulations.
Level 2 spells.
Thank goodness. Oh, that was a ton of fun, everybody. I very much appreciate that. Good job. How are y'all feeling? Feeling good?
I feel like my brain has improved.
He's like, I have no spells. I have to go to bed.
For once, I'm gonna agree with the captain that we need to go to bed.
That's fair. Maybe I'll allow it next time. But it's hard fighting plants out there, so I'm very proud of all of you. All right, everybody, we've gone a little bit over, but I do want to mention to you all that we have a crazy week coming up. We've got Crits and Giggles on Monday. I'm so we are 3 episodes away from the season 2. Well, 3 episodes away from the season 2 finale. And it everything that we are doing, we just stepped foot in Baba Yaga's hut. I don't know. I'm freaking out about it. I think it's going to be incredibly fun to see where this goes in the last 3 episodes. Tuesday, you have the day off. Wednesday is our little occurrences at Owl Creek Ridge, our Kids on Bike show run by GM Jared Hoy. apparently he did some stuff last episode and it was a lot of fun. So make sure you're joining in for the second episode of that. There's also a giveaway going on for that. And then you have on Thursday at 1 p.m. the Department of Mysteries, where good old GM Megan Caves is running through a very spooky sort of situation as well. There's also a giveaway going on for that. So make sure you're checking into both of those. Friday, we are back with more heroic endeavors where Evil Jim Jam has some sort of crazy plans up his sleeve. We do know now that Moldavort is a very real necromancer in the world and is a very, very bad dude. So just remember that. And then on Saturday, you will be back here for more things in space with all of us. And, well, why not? I think we should just say it. We want to make the announcement that for the rest of this season, Bonnie Gordon is gonna stick with us for the entire time!
Yay! What started as a one-episode guest? Man, y'all have some great blackmail material on me to keep me this long.
Well, I know everybody, after one episode, everyone was like, we got to keep Bonnie. We want Bonnie to be around. And then
it could have gone both ways. Like,
I know.
Depending on which way we made Bloody Amy go.
I know.
Yeah.
Could have been really, really scary.
Could have been real bloody.
All right, everyone. I know normally we read comments at the end here, but we are a little bit over time, so I'm just going to let that be and wish you all a wonderful evening and tell you that we'll see you next time for some more things in space.